Hey everyone, and welcome back to Ravenhearst Mod. So the whole day I have been busy with that 100 days video. As you guys know, we actually had 180 episodes. We now have 5 supercuts in the same playlist after the 180 episodes. And those 5 supercuts were altogether like 60 hours worth of footage. So now I have to go and summarize all of that in like an hour, which means basically each day in game, 100 days, will be like a minute or two. And that's going to be between 2 or 3 hours, but damn, is it taking long. The whole day today, just summarizing from like episode 20 to about episode 59. That's all I did. So I have such a massive migraine because I was staring at the computer the whole day. But basically, I have to go through. I'm so glad I saved all the content. I go through all the content. I look what happened. I summarize it. Some stuff I keep. Like for example, we said, "Oh, there was an awesome Horde night. We used some Molotovs. I show some shots from that, and then we move on." So it's like a summarization. It's like to pique people's interest into watching the series. And I never knew how much work goes into these videos until now. So I actually have mad respect for people that do that. Okay, let's just make sure all the sound is working. Although, after all of that, if the sound wasn't working, I'd be so dumb. But I have this, even with after taking like headache medication, I have like this massive headache just behind my eyes, like a nausea that comes with it. Because I'm just staring at the screen the whole day. As you guys know, I have the bad habit of not blinking my eyes every now and then. Okay, so post that. Open that. Join the Discord and test push to mute.
Down to dust.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Okie dokie, let's see. Last time I was able to finish that whole final stand quest. So now I can actually afford to make a ton of resources.
Oh yeah, you got that thing going too. I thought about doing that for just for the jar thing. Because I'm getting tired of making those buckets.
It's a little expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
I mean, it's obviously an early game thing until you get the jars, but by the time you get the jars, you're basically done with the game. Then like, okay, what now? So that's why I feel like they should just tweak that just a little bit. Make it so it's easier, or you can find the jars a little bit sooner. Instead of putting it in like a final... The backpack being fully unlocked after the final thing, that makes sense. But the jars are so vital to actually improve your base. And it's so much easier making jars over making like tons of forged iron.
It's they're trying to push you into
Mining.
Or well, not necessarily mining, but push you into doing the quest line instead of just ignoring it, making it important so that it is something that is recommended that you do as soon as you can.
But I mean, the thing is, you have to have the tier 5s unlocked and hazmat suit to be able to get the research desk to be able to actually make the last class and do that as well. So it's so late game that you get the jars. I feel like it should be like medium to, like mid to late game. That's when you should get the jar schematic. Just like how you do a quest and you get like a certain reward for it. They need to make it so that you have a way to unlock the jar through like a quest line or something like that. Let's see. I mean, after you place the map, for example, in the beginning of the game, after you place the map, you get like a hiking backpack and you get... what was the other thing as well? There's a hiking back... Oh, and like the cardboard's box schematic. After like one of those quests, it should give you the jar schematic as well, even if it's like a one little bit further down the line. Or perhaps do something in between the journal and the final stand. So I put another mid-game quest line there. Let's see. Electrical parts, springs. What was I busy doing over here? I literally spent the whole day working on that 100 days video, and damn, I just have this massive headache now from staring at the screen too long. Okay, Jen's place. How's your base coming along?
I got kicked again. What in the world?
I think there's something wrong with your connections. Even Ayla, your ping just now was 200 and something. Now it's 120. Now it's normal again. So I wonder if there's like, is there like a storm or something at the moment in America?
She's in Canada.
Perhaps a snowstorm over there. Okay, when you're online again, I just want to check your ping every now and then as well, but to see if it's fluctuating.
Okay.
Because mine on my side is stable, but hers, for example, is now 200 again. 300. Might be a storm somewhere in the world on the way to the server or something.
Yeah, I'm on the bottom, right next to Florida, so I'd be the bottom part. It's actually really, really nice weather here. Super nice.
Our clouds don't look nice.
How's the weather at the moment with you, Ella?
Clouds don't look nice, but it's raining, but it's not pouring.
It's weird because your ping is shooting up and down drastically. Oh, mine was also up there just now. I can see us having to refresh the server again.
Yeah, if we have to do it, that's fine with me. Better
to get this one treasure over here.
Look at all of these zombies. Maybe it was all the zombies.
Well, it might be that, but also it might just be that where the server is, there might be a storm or something, so the connection to the server is being affected. Because my ping was actually stable, and then all of a sudden, just now when I looked at your ping, I saw mine drop. Man, going through all of these videos for the other video now, and seeing the progression, like how I didn't know anything to what I know now, it's actually a massive change. Like, for example, for the longest time, I thought that the backpacks, for example, only gave 2 slots no matter what. It's only later that I realized that it was, like, after the 5th one, it starts giving, like, 3 and 4 spaces. And just listening to myself say that in the video is actually so cringe. But now I actually learned, and if I plan on doing this in the future again, I have to change the way I record my videos as well. Perhaps do like a in-game day, a video or something. Because already with 60-minute days, you can actually get quite a bit done. So as long as I record the whole day and then whittle that down to like 30 minutes, that's still a lot getting done, even though it's not 2 or 3 or 4 days per video. Because there's some of the in-game days that stretch over like 4 or 5 episodes. And then there's one episode that has like 4 or 5 in-game days. It's like when I was doing the Yellowstone, the quest line for the final game stage, the final stand. I went to the Yellowstone camp in my series and I had to do that. And because the time kept changing, like every time you started the quest, it either made the Horde night happen sooner or something for the quest. That messed with the in-game days so much with the video now. In single player, the moment you do that nighttime quest, it actually sets the time ahead. And the moment you finish that quest and you have to kill a ton of zombies, it restarts the night again. But it doesn't go back, it goes forward. So it actually wastes a day. Where the hell is this box? Oh, there you go. I keep forgetting that the plated block damage is also 200% now. So I keep blowing up my final stashes when I use time charges. I used to use 3 time charges per one of those stashes. And if the 2 stashes are next to each other, you can actually chain them. And I did that with one of them at... What PI was it again? It was one of the PIs I did in the server the other day. And yeah, when it chained, it actually completely destroyed the containers. Okay, so let's go check that out. If I get enough resources, I might actually move to like the wasteland or something.
Master, we are not alone.
The snow is actually a disappointment with the number of bosses and stuff. Although with the wandering hordes, it's way worse than the desert.
Yeah, you do get a lot of wandering hordes.
And they're insanely huge. I'm actually so envious of Alan with these like 3 ping. Oh wow, you have been busy. Damn.
Who?
You.
Oh,
I'm at your pit. Last time I was here, it was just a row, and now it's a whole platform over here.
yep. And I've got double up walls on the sides right there. That's a lot of concrete. And then I started the corners here. It's actually going to be 7 wide. Figured I got the room, might as well jumbo size
Admit
it.
it, every time you see a resource vein like that, you're tempted to go for it, even though it's your build site.
I think I'm going to have to do that for this over here. I can't just let this go. All this carbon, or I mean not carbon, this
Coal.
coal. Yeah, I need some coal.
But who knows how deep the vein goes. You're gonna have to get so
Well,
much dirt just to fill that up.
Actually, I'm going to use the cement blocks, or I might just, well,
It's gonna be
how
about
does that
1,000
work?
blocks. What do you mean?
Well, I'm only going to do probably 2 layers down. How does that work with the, see, the stone is what, 500 for damage? And then if the foundation, is it going to be...
It won't affect the structural integrity if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, right, because of the amount of the health of the block.
Yeah, the HP on the block doesn't matter. The block on the floor doesn't matter. As long as the pillar that's carrying all the weight is attached to bedrock. So whether it be stone, coal, clay, glass, doesn't matter what the block is. That's actually something they might actually introduce in the future as well for more realism. Because basically you can make a tower out of glass and then build with a steel platform up top. The HP of the block doesn't matter for the blocks on the bottom or carrying the weight. It's the
length.
Yeah, it's not the block that it's standing on that determines anything. As long as the block it's standing on, there's no gap underneath that all the way to bedrock, then that's fine. Yeah.
All right.
As long as it's uninterrupted. What's doing that damage? Oh, she's smacking your plane.
That's fine.
My senses have picked up
All
something.
day. For some reason, they're attracted to it.
Yeah, all the vehicles, it seems. It's been such a long time since I've actually made a massive build. I mean, I think it's back in Alpha 16 that I last made like it was in Darkest Falls. I made a massive, it's way bigger than this. A massive city, and I dug all the way around down to bedrock. Made like Alpha 19 bookstores and stuff like that as well. Man. Keep forgetting it's Survivalist now, so the zombies are slightly tougher.
Yeah. It's dark out, so...
Song's so annoying, it's stuck in my head. Actually see what my mining skills on at the moment. Ooh, boss. Hello, boss. It's funny when you're making a series how you don't realize some things. Like in one of the like wandering hordes or airdrops or something, I got a tier 3 zombie. And only like a week in-game later do I even mention, oh wow, there's a new zombie in the game. It's like you don't notice some zombies until you notice that zombie way later. You think it's a new zombie, but meanwhile you've seen that one so many times before.
The name's Jenny.
Okay,
but
tier
you can call
4
me Dr. Jen.
infested. It's still so weird seeing these normal quests compared to like the ultras and stuff in the single player. I mean, I think I was on like tier 8 quests, tier 5 POIs in my series.
Oh yeah, yep.
But yeah, just normal, it's a tier 4
dangerous
POI, tier 4 quest.
I believe you can handle it.
Except if it's an infested, then it's one level lower the POI. But in single player, that POI can be like 4 or 5 levels lower. And I go do this pool over here.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I think I'm on the way wrong side right now. Yep, all the way around for nothing. It's weird, I was actually able to take that boss down super easy just now. And I keep complaining every now and then that it feels like the Marksman's rifle is weak. But I was able to take that boss down with just a few shots. Damn, 5-6 shots miss. Actually want to do this. Move these up. Oh, I didn't bring my wrench with me. I want to put the wrench right next to the sniper rifle so it's easier wrenching down vehicles while you're running.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict. All the way to the back of here. The nice thing is with this Marksman's rifle, it doesn't matter how many times you miss. Because it has so many shots, you can just keep shooting and shooting and shooting. Although it does suck wasting all that armor piercing rounds. I'm just looking for ink and stuff right now. Everything else I basically have.
Yeah, I thought about doing some ink hunting myself so that I could just do that builder's class quest and get 250 blocks right at the bat. So that'll save a lot of time.
You should do the Umbrella Corp. There's so many desks in that place. Especially just the top 2 floors. You don't even have to clear the whole place. The top 2 floors have an insane amount of desks, like office workers and stuff. Should be able to at least get like 20 or 30 ink. That's usually how we get the ink that we trade you. We just do those POIs.
Okay.
My senses have picked up something.
Really? Okay, fine.
There are other zombies over here, right? I hate when the zombies spawn in late. Like, it doesn't show any red dots, and the moment you get a little bit closer on the same roof, all of a sudden the rest spawn in. Did you remember the flame mod is also a thing again, the fire mod?
Yeah.
That can seriously mess you up. I can't believe it took me that long to realize that one zombie is actually naked. And the funny thing is that I even in one of some of my videos show, look, she's not. I zoom in on the corpse. Look, she's not naked. She has. You can see where the shirt begins. Meanwhile, it's not the shirt going up; it's the sleeve going down that shows. not YouTube friendly.
Yeah, but you didn't get in trouble for it, right?
I think that's why some of my videos actually got like age restricted. Like limited ads and stuff were played on it. It wasn't fully demonetized, but it did take some it did take a hit. I just thought it was also to do with the boss music. That's why I was so serious about that, especially because I know in the one where I did the Shid's Law, there was a red boss and a nemesis zombie on the outside spawning while I was clearing the POI. And there was boss music playing. That video got demonetized, got, well, limited ads. And so I thought, okay, it's just the boss music then. And then later I realized, oh, okay, that zombie's naked.
Yes, naked zombie, not good.
I mean, that's why I was so glad in Ways UK when I did that series, that Ways UK actually removed it. Before I even started my series, he already removed that from his mod. Because he also had like naked zombies and stuff in the early release of his mod. I mean, I get it adds and there's a very mature audience that also plays the game. But at the same time, if you want your mod to be promoted on YouTube, and you want YouTubers to be able to play it and not have to worry about that stuff, then you shouldn't add that stuff to your mod.
Yeah, that does create a issue.
Why are some of these zombies already standing up? The zombies that are supposed to be sleeping are all standing, so I can see where they are. Over your head. Some of these guys are really hard to hit because you don't know where their heads are.
I'm back.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Okay, so this claw hammer of mine's gonna break soon. Technically, I should be able to repair it because my repairs are maxed, and this is 68, level 68. And it's not like I'm using it for like upgrades and stuff. I'm just ripping boards off.
That is weird though. It gets used, you know, it loses durability
Yeah.
when you do that.
I mean, it makes sense because you're using it to rip stuff off. But then why doesn't it happen with a claw hammer? The very first time I tried using the crowbar to open up a container, I thought it was like Darkest Falls, so I smacked the container open.
Yeah.
And with the second box I tried, I was like, oh, okay, so that's how you use it. Duh.
Now you know.
The nice thing is now, this is one of the mods that I know, so in version 1, I'll be able to play it way easier. Like Darkest Falls, this one, War of the Walkers, Ways UK. Since I've played them so intensively, I know most of what goes on in it. Mods like, for example, Apocalypse Now, since I've only, I think, played it like once or twice, and it's over like different alphas. Even now, he changed so much in it, it's basically going to be a new mod. I wonder how much this is going to change, because this already, from Alpha 20, this changed quite a bit. In Alpha 20, I only played like 7 in-game days of this. But in this one, I mean, I've done a full-on... Oh, boss. Full-on series on this now. I need to deal with this boss. But it's difficult with zombies chasing. And it just had to be the skinny one with the skeleton head. Okay, be careful of the yellow ones joining.
wow, he just lifted me in the air.
You're
Don't
looking
spend it all in
kind
one
of
place.
rough.
Let's see.
But if you do, you didn't get insurance here, did you?
Tested
This is the
clear.
best way to get dukes. And
Peppy
rewards.
Dawn. Oh, Petty Pawn. Oh, okay, so that's the pawn shop and
This is a
the
dangerous
salon in
Try
one.
to,
Yeah, that sounded totally different than what I thought you just said. I was like, John, we were just talking about this age appropriate.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Imagine I was one of those that actually struggled to say the word pawn. Just a little bit more of a r in there, and it's just a completely different word.
Yeah, yes it is. Let's see.
Although petty pawn doesn't sound really good. Ooh, massive wandering horde spawning in. I have to kill them. Oh, yeah, I'm surrounded.
I have to fight your way out.
At least I have the right arm on. Oh, and there's a bunny. There's a bunny.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the bunnies. They're deadly.
Oh, that thing's fast. Damn.
The wabbit.
Yep. Doesn't just run, it also jumps, and I keep forgetting about that run. Damn. Crap. That's why I like using this marksman's rifle. You don't have to worry about ammo and reloading and stuff. Already the shotgun in Apocalypse Now mod is basically going to have like a reach of 10 blocks.
I've got a bad feeling about
That's
this.
2.5 times more than what we usually get. Why, it steel blocks on me. If I can put those down and just snipe them from on top. I keep leading a little bit too ahead. Like I'm aiming with the zombies running in a diagonal pattern. I'm shooting where the zombies is going to be, but just slightly too much. Come on. It's a shame that from the hip, this thing just sucks. But you're literally in the zombie's face before shooting, and even then you can miss. There's a zombie behind me. Hello. I can't even go too far this way because the wandering horde's still there. The wandering horde's still behind me. At least you don't have pistols in your hands. Okie dokie, armor piercing at its finest.
Never leave home without it.
Master, we are not alone.
Just when I think I'm safe. I still can't believe this is a female whisperer. I think she's modeled after Alpha from Walking Dead. Looks very butch. Tomorrow I have to go and get myself a new ring light. At the moment I have this one pointed straight in my face, so since I'm looking at the screen, it's a constant light shining in my eyes. I think that doesn't help the headache much. Is the rest of the Wandering Horde? No, are you kidding me? I even thought to myself, oh, I have to repair it, then I just broke it.
Ooh.
Level 900 and something marksman's rifle.
Ouch.
Okie dokie, so first go back to the base, make myself a new sniper rifle. It's usually when a zombie horde all of a sudden just attacks you and you're not paying attention to their health anymore. Like, you know the gun's low, you have to repair it. And then all of a sudden you forget about it because you're so focused on killing all the zombies that you don't realize the gun's very close to breaking.
Prepare for conflict.
It still has a few shot. Oh.
Not anymore.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier on Discord, I wonder, dev weekend, it's not usually just one dev weekend, is it? I could have saw it's like 2 or 3 weeks worth of dev streams.
Wait, what do you mean by, like, the devs are streaming?
Yeah, when they're streaming, is it just one weekend that they stream?
Yeah. Well, the majority that I've seen, yes, it's been just one weekend.
I could have sworn they stream for like multiple Fridays in a row. Well, if that is the case and it's only one, and they do stream tomorrow, then that means that the streaming weekend should be next weekend. Can't wait.
Well, if they don't hurry up with it, then heck, they won't have the. Are they gonna? They're gonna release experimental, or are they gonna do experimental 1 week and then release the stable version?
I think the streaming weekend is with experimental, and they also release experimental for the public. And then usually it goes like stable a week later or 2 weeks later, and that's usually the point 1 or point 0. Well, now I wonder how it's gonna work now. Now it's version 1. So every big update is gonna be version 2, 3. I wonder if now it's gonna be like 1.1, 1.2, just like Alpha 21. Usually it's 21.0, for example. That's when it goes stable, and then within a week or two they do 0.1, 0.2. Am I disappearing on the webcam? I'm definitely gonna have to go loot a few tier 5s now in hopes of getting another marksman's rifle. Those things are awesome.
I've got some. Hang on. I got 2 of the red 9 something. I'm not using them. I was saving them just for that occasion in case you or Ayla breaks it. Let me see.
What do you want?
Ink.
Yep, I got them on me right now. 996 and 921. Ink.
How much per gun?
I knew what he wanted.
Just
Uh,
20 per gun. Because
Okay.
all I need the ink for is just for the box things.
If this sniper rifle only has 18 shots compared to the 75 of the other gun, it's a major difference.
This 996 has got the highest damage I've seen on it. It's got 108.1 for damage.
I have to make another rad remover and sniper and silencer again.
mine has 123.9.
As a base?
Yeah, like so
No.
when I compare it with the sniper, the white number is 123.9.
Oh, I've never seen anything in that kind of digits for a marksman.
I can take the mods off and look for sure.
Yeah, can you do that almost? Oh, of course, you know, you also have your damage is increased too because of the perk. I don't have anything in that.
Yeah, but I
sniper.
don't think that wouldn't make the base of the sniper rifle. That would go on top of that, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, 123.9.
With the mods off?
Mods all off, yeah.
Okay, well, that's something to look forward to. Yes.
And mine's 972.
I've got your rad mods too if you want rad mods.
It's fine, I can make those.
Okay. Let me see.
5. No more water.
Let's see if I can't get myself like either something I put across the screen so it actually. I do have that yellow light mod thing enabled that the computer allows you to do. But still, I use the computer so much that I stare at the screen way too much during the day. I have this nauseous feeling the whole day now just because of looking at the screen too much. Ooh, don't have any water. Wow. It's a shame you can't put mods on the Duke later like in Darkness Falls.
Yes, that's one thing I hope he changes or does something.
Because in Darkness Falls you can actually make yourself a purified... At the moment I'm getting like 18 purified water every time I open that thing up. Just because of all the mods I have on it. Yellow.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Slowly go and place like frames and stuff across this side over here. Every time I get to this point I have to turn. Probably be wearing my armor, my hazmat gear. Thing is already the snow is slowing you down so much. Now you wear that as well. It slows you down even further. Let's take a ramp. The screamer in your foot.
Yeah. Okay. How many boxes? Okay. There you go. There you go.
Just need the one.
Oh, just one? Okay. Thank you.
Oh, there's two down there.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Sensors have picked up
Oopsie.
something.
Anything incoming? Nope.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
I only heard the one, but the moment I zoomed in on the one, the other one started screaming. Wonder if again. They're selling something.
I am so glad to see your face. I get lonely sitting by myself all day. Oh, are you leaving so soon? I was hoping we could hang out a while.
Nope, nope, nope. Do you skin the zombies when you kill them, or do you just leave the corpses?
I used to in the beginning, but I don't anymore because I don't really need the stuff. And you don't get a lot of resources from them.
I think I only did like 4 or 5 corpses and then I never did it again. Especially with the stamina being used and the resources you're getting, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
No, you can do in the beginning you use the bone knife and it's just a one shot with very little stamina and all you're using is the
But then
bone
they
knife.
change it now so it's a little bit smarter.
Nope, well, I'm still using it.
And there's, I think it was the stone axe in the beginning and then they changed it so you can't use the stone axe anymore.
Right, yep, it was stone axe. That's...
Tuna gravy.
I don't know why not do this.
I like the fact that you can press R to grab stuff inside the workstations here. You can't normally do that. Come on, Blue, I need ya. Oh, this one, silencer and rat. Okay, I'll wait for those to finish and then I can finally put on the gun. Probably also see, what do I need for the glass again? The jars. Bench tools. Take these. Now it's all about the speed of the smelting compared to the crafting. That's also I think that's something they're definitely going to change as well. The fact that you can put like 3 of the same tool in the workstation. Unless that's intended, who knows?
Yeah, that does seem like that might be something that's broken.
Because in Darkest Falls, each slot has its own specific mod. I can understand like the molds section, that one you should be able to place any mold. But with the rest, it feels like it's not supposed to be that way. The moment I have that, I can go to the quest. The shotgun's good, and it's super powerful, but if you miss that shot, you're screwed. Especially since you have to be like right in the face of the zombie. Okay, let's go do that quest. Silence is all I needed just now.
Master, we are not alone.
Stop attacking my stairs. I want to see if I can't make a base for this mod where you're facing the zombies on the floor. Then there's no stairs for them to break. It's just super annoying when you have a proper pathing for them, stairs, ladder, whatever, and they decide, nah, let me just attack your staircase for you. That should be done now. Repair kit, I do not have on me. That's a good thing I checked. Could have sworn I had some though. Springs. Okay, we're making more. So we shouldn't lose the gun now since it's half durability. When I get back, I have to repair that. Hello? It seems the zombies can't stand on top of your vehicles. They try, but the moment they do, they just fall down like the vehicle's crushing them.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Why is there another red dot that side? Oh, it's an infested, so there's 2 dogs. What? That's a tough dog. Grab. Don't you dare, cop. It's so easy to forget that you're doing like 200% damage or this fire and stuff. Like that cop just now, the moment he wanted to vomit, I was like, no. It clicks in that second, it's not supposed to do that.
Master, we are not alone.
Yeah, man. What is that? You guys see there's like a head thingy? In over there, when I'm looking here, it looks like a skull or a hazmat mask or something in the zoom.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that was from the... Oh, that's a hair. It's a policewoman's hair. Yeah, I thought it's gonna be like this dude's mask or something. The policewoman, when you zoom in, the head attaches and that actually does that. That's so weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Okay. And around base is built. Now it's just moving all my crap over.
There's another... Yep, another crop. No, you do not. Stand still.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, wow. I thought he was a corpse or something. He's lying on the stairs. I feel this mod could actually tone up or just increase the danger a bit as well.
Well, in the beginning, it's there.
Yeah, but the moment it gets to like late game, imagine zombies up to tier 10. Let's give them some ideas. And by the time you get tier 10 zombies, the boss zombies like HP triple or quadruples. Bloom. Splat. Okay, as far as I'm aware, all the zombies are supposed to be in the roof. But... the moment you climb that ladder over there, they might attack you as well.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
I don't know why that scared me just now. I was expecting the zombie to be there. Still gave me a jump scare. Perhaps because I was looking at the wrong side or something. Turned the corner, looked left, and the moment I looked right, the zombie was right next to me. No! Is there a cop? There's a cop somewhere, isn't there? You know what, let him... Oh, he's gonna fall down here with me, isn't he? I don't think there's anything important that can burn down at the moment, so that's fine. The final stash and everything is in a different room. Repeaters. Not that I use those at the moment. Oh, he's down inside that room, isn't he? Yep. Nope, 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 you don't, no, you don't, no, you don't. Oh, how do I kill him now? Yeah, these cops are vicious. See, there's no zombies left because the quest is done. But every time the drone flies past like a floorboard, they can cave in, you're like, oops, zombie. Okay, that side's clear. The final stash. That we already did. I see you, lumberjack. Is that the sniper volume I just finished? Ooh, I just realized we got some gun repair kits. Nice. It's funny. In the previous series, we would have now already been using like a ton of M60s and stuff. But so far, the sniper rifle's been working really well against the bosses. The only problem with the sniper rifle is the moment you zoom in, it covers the whole gun. With an M60, if you zoom in, you still see a tool belt at least. So you know when it's gonna break. Not that you pay attention to it anyways, but still.
It's the thought that counts.
Master, we are not alone.
Okay, let's see. If I can sell stuff to the trade, I should probably try and sell as much as possible. I've noticed if the roof is just slightly too low for a zombie, they're all crouched and then do the other crawling thing. When TBF 40's Day 70 Horde, I don't know if you saw, but a lot of the zombies were starting to crawl underneath the B2 blocks. And it's because he had that second block like touching the roof. So the zombies were... It's almost like when you have a plate by your hatch or by one block, but you can still crawl through it. It squeezes you through. So the moment the zombies were walking and they feel that thing touch their head, they automatically crouch. Oh, the boss corpse is still here. Free cash. Damn. I haven't used a knife in a while and it does some damage.
tonight.
Well, that
do you?
didn't take long. I'm
Nice
starting to
work.
think you like Dr. Jen.
Ooh, tier 4 completion, nice. M60 gun bundle. It's a shame it's not a legendary bundle.
Oh, yesterday. No, not yesterday. Tuesday when I logged in, it was really weird. Because I finished tier 6 completion with Bob, right?
Yeah.
And I got a tier 1 completion reward.
Tier 1 completion
Fantastic.
reward.
Hope
Yeah,
to see you
when I
soon.
logged in on Tuesday. I went to see Bob to sell, and the first thing that popped up was for me to take my tier 1 completion reward.
Incoming enemy.
But that was from a
What do you
different
mean
Bob,
tier
right?
1? All Bobs are the same.
Yeah,
and it was
no,
my
I know,
Bob here
but-
in this town.
I thought for a second
it
there
was
it might
the-
just be because it's a different Bob, even though it's not supposed to do that, but... That is
No, it was
weird.
the main Bob in our main town. And I thought, okay.
Okay, someone's hacking.
Mm-mm.
The game's like,
Even
no.
I wanted to, I don't know how.
It's like cheaters, I think it's in Warzone or something. When cheaters get caught, basically the moment they shoot a player, they die or they go invisible or something. Because the game picks up that they're cheating, and then they're like, oh, the game's broken, look what's happening. And then it gets announced, oh yeah, that only happens to cheaters. All of a sudden, they're very quiet. Imagine not knowing something's a feature meant for cheaters. You're cheating, but you think no one's noticing, and all of a sudden you actually out yourself as saying this thing's happening to me.
Yep, that would be surprising.
I've seen some MMORPGs that put in like bot mobs. So this mob is there that can't be killed. And it registers how often you hit it. So obviously if you continue to try to hit this
My
mob
senses
that's
have
not
picked up
attacking you,
something.
and you just keep trying to kill it over and over again, you're a bot. Because your game is set to just
Kill
shoot,
anything,
kill
yeah.
dead. And then after, I don't know how long it is, but after a reasonable amount of time that somebody would be shooting a mob, it automatically teleports them to jail. Can't remember which game it was in, but
I can remember early alphas when I was a mod on one of the servers. We actually also had a jail on the server. So if someone did something bad, you could actually jail them, and then later you could take them out if they were good. So it doesn't matter how or where you spawned in. If you killed yourself in the game, doesn't matter. You always spawned in jail. I wonder if there's still servers that does stuff like that.
the one MMORPG that I play, it had I don't know what exactly happened when they did an update, but when they did an update, probably about a third of the people that have accounts there, when we logged in, we all ended up in jail. And it took a while for them
Great
to
to see
figure
you,
out what was wrong
Master.
because it just kept putting us back in jail. So, yeah, it was funny. I've never been in jail before because I don't break rules.
Sure.
Master, we are not alone.
Oh, it's this one. This is a POI where you fell down and I wasn't able to follow, and they managed to take you out. Oh, yep. Yep. Wait, where all the... I don't see any of them are down there. What the hell? I swear, if I jump down there and then they spawn in, I'm gonna be so mad. Let me just quickly repair this.
Then they're gonna take you out.
Yep, now they spawn in the moment I touch the floor. I love the armor piercing rounds. You can literally shoot a zombie right through the blocks. Depending on the skill you or the amount of skill points you put in, as long as you can just shoot through that block and you know where the head is, boom. There's a mod I wanted to try. AFAP. What's AFAP? Called Afterlife. Oh, as fast as possible. I didn't know ASAP, as soon as possible.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Well, next week until the thing comes out. Well, then again, if dev streams gonna be this weekend, and we get it next week, and there's no point in starting a new series now. Already, my Darkest Falls is, even when version 1's out, my Darkest Falls is gonna keep going. Because I've restarted way too many times. Well, it's gonna go until the point where I can't do anything anymore. Already my game stage is almost 500 there, so I'm so screwed.
Yeah, I noticed you keep on killing the zombies and stuff that are far away. I was like, what are you doing? You're going to raise that game stage. You don't want to do that.
That's the fun part. I always say I'm not going to do it. And then I always, because I can't just leave a wandering horde alone. I'm not going to do it, not going to do it, and all of a sudden before now I've killed like hundreds of zombies. And these wandering hordes are huge, especially some of the demon ones. When I was doing that one freight building, I passed the... When I was doing that one freight building, I was actually able to see a few hundred... No, it's not 100. There were just insane amounts of demons, basically. And that on the roof. I just came from the roof. There was at least 5 to 10 brood mothers. And then there was at least 30 demon zombies. I was so tempted to shoot them, but I knew that if I did that, the brood mothers would bomb me. Fireball.
My senses have picked up something.
Ooh, I need springs. I need to kill these. I mean, I am making springs at the base, but the more springs we have, the better. This keeps going to the roof, but there's nothing up there. Only problem with a sniper rifle with armor piercing rounds is you can so easily shoot stuff behind the zombie you don't want to hit. Like just now, I don't even know if that was the bookcase that was lootable or not. Every now and then I just look at the mini-map or the compass to be able to tell where all the red dots are. That's why I look at a weird angle every now and then.
That side, okay.
My senses have picked up something.
I still need to finish building my Darkness Falls base.
Yeah,
I'm
that thing's
hoping-
huge.
I'm hoping I can finish it before the next Horde. At least the one side. I need to make sure it's just up and ready for the Horde. Because I haven't done any repairs or anything to the other base yet. I get any time charges, anything? Nope. Man, I love blowing stuff up. I don't want to have like a ice cold drink or something with ice in, and then I forget that it's there. End up having all the ice melt and then just taste like water.
I like diluting mine. It's just too sugary for me when I drink it, which isn't very often. I like putting a whole bunch of ice in there,
I
so it
love the
dilutes
sugar.
it a little bit.
We had Iron Brew over here. I don't even know what's the equivalent to that in America. But it was a drink here that was awesome. It was such a nice drink. And now it's been so diluted because it's like less sugar and all the stuff and everything.
Prepare for conflict.
It's like a watered down, less sugar version of the original drink. It doesn't have that same kick anymore. I used to drink that a lot. It's insane how
Name's
fast you
Jenny,
go through ammo.
But you can call me Dr.
Wow,
Jen.
I didn't think you had it
Yeah,
in you.
you definitely
Good
go through a
job.
lot of it.
Okay, tier 4, tier 4. I think let's stop that for now. I could go to the other gen and she'll already have tier 5s for me. I might just actually go do that. In the desert. I'll make sure I have some concrete and stuff crafting over here, but I'm gonna have to go mining. It's funny, I got myself this office chair because it's a little bit more support for the back. And in the beginning I actually gave great support, but now it almost feels like my posture is so bad that even on this chair, my back is hurting.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, sounds like it might be your posture.
But like, you're supposed to sit like in the corner of the chair. Like back bent basically. And every time I realize I'm basically sitting on my tailbone and I'm hunched over. And then afterwards, if you have to stand up straight, whoo, that's sore. Feels like your tailbone's breaking. I wish more mods focused on like the longevity of the gameplay. Like you have to really progress and just smoothly progress. You have to have a like 300% XP. If not, then it's a nice slow progression. This mod is actually very nice with the progression. It just needs some, like between the advanced and the beginner stuff, it needs some stuff in there. It's one of the best mods so far when it comes to like the balancing of everything, but it still could use that little bit of work.
Damn. Seriously, sometimes these drones know just how to blend in with the background. No, it's just like they're blending in. Like I hear that I'm looking at the drone, I hear it, I'm like, where are you? I can't see you. And only after really focusing on where the sound is and I look in that direction, then I see the drone. It's like it's wearing camouflage. It's like, ooh, level 452 M60, not bad. Hey, what is my robotics on at the moment? The action skill is insanely low. Automatic, yeah, 33. Damn. In my previous series, I'd actually go and break all of the just crappy guns. But so far, I haven't done any of that. Nice way to get your automatics up. Just break all of the crappy advanced guns.
Yeah. Yep. Cheap and easy.
My first M60 as well. Damn. I wonder if a base on the floor would work. Like there's no pathway up there, it's just on the floor with everything else. Only problem is you have to then deal with the cops' visibility. If they can see you too easily, they'll just vomit from all sides and wreck your place. Especially on 200% damage, your base is just going to be bye-bye.
You mean like not on bedrock, but on the floor?
Yeah, just on the floor.
No, that'll never work.
Never
Ever work.
Until I'm like, hold my beer. Watch this.
Yeah.
I mean, in the past I have done, but even in Darkest Falls, I've done bases like that. But that's back when you could actually afford to have a base on the floor. Alpha 16, I could make a toothy base with all 4 sides visible and have zombies come from all the sides at the same time. And now if you do that, within the first few minutes, your base is gone.
Yeah, they rip right through it.
Master, we are not alone.
Power schematic. Did I make one yet? No, I did not. Someone said something about they think the Phantoms might release the version on like the 21st or something. I don't know what that date has like a if there's any specific meaning to it. What's wrong with my webcam today? Looks like I'm in a snowstorm or something. Well, I have insane digital hair, dandruffs. It's trying to delete my hair. But yeah, someone said something about that date, and I'm like, okay, what's this important about the 21st? Because usually they try and release it with a certain holiday or event and something in mind.
Wouldn't that be Father's Day?
Might be.
I think the third Sunday in June is Father's Day.
Because usually they like the part of like a holiday special or something that also released the game and stuff like that. But I mean, if the dev weekend is only going to be one weekend and it's this weekend, then it should be streaming weekend next weekend.
Yeah,
Should
definitely.
be the word.
Yep. Well, I mean, they can't do it much later than that. Otherwise, you're going into July before you even release the game.
Release it as like a 4th of July special.
Yeah.
While everyone's having fun with their families and not playing the game.
I'm just curious to see if they, if it's going to be released on their experimental, or if experimentals with you guys, early streamers, and then stable, or vice versa. I don't know.
It's usually experimental for us, and then also experimental for everyone else as well. It only goes stable a week or so later.
Okay. And since they got a lot of changes to the gear, and they got rid of all the clothing, The mods are gonna.
I should actually still go watch those videos because I have no idea about any of those changes.
Yeah, it's.
And now
I
you're
don't
gonna
know why
apparently
they
wear
did
different
that either.
armors and stuff as well. Apparently, you're gonna go chop
Yeah, and
wood,
you don't
put on
have any of the
your
clothing.
lumberjack armor on.
You no longer have the college jacket or the glasses.
And
or
apparently,
the
it's now only
scar,
gonna be 4 pieces, but I wonder which piece is gonna be left out.
the legs. I think it was the legs.
Unless
Well-
like unless the chest piece is now like a chest and legs together kind of bodysuit.
From what they said, from what they had on there, it wasn't. I don't know why they would. The only reason why I think they would do that is to be lazy and not code the rest of it in. Because with the gear sets, all these different gear sets, you take out the legs. That's one less thing you got to worry about for your code and everything. And then they got rid of the clothing aspect, which I don't know why they didn't do that, because that added an element of making your character colors.
I'm just hoping
looks.
after all the changes and stuff that the game's gonna run nice and smooth. That's all I'm asking for.
Yes. Yeah.
If they can
That'd
make
be
sure the
nice.
game actually runs on like a potato PC even. Because, I mean, look at my rig. As strong as this thing lags sometimes. So if they can make it so you can actually stream it and record it and play it at the same time and there's no lag in it, that would be awesome. At the moment, it just uses way too many, like the RAM and VRAM and stuff. All gets used up. There's so much crafting something else as well, but I can't remember what.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Gun repair kits. Oh, oil. I can make oil, can't I? Ooh. Okay, I need a lot of oil shale. Lot of oil shale. I mean, I'm going to the desert now anyways for you,
I've got
gents,
a bad
anyway, so I can
feeling
just do it
about
there.
this.
I have open trade routes to the south. Who's that? Saint Mo's Cathedral. Now they're actually showing the names for all of the POIs. I'm starting to learn the names as well. This is like the Flush Palace. I was joking earlier about actually taking a ramp into a pit, but I just realized I wouldn't have been able to get out.
Why?
Can't pick up the vehicle. I've put
Oh yeah,
frames
but you
down.
could make a wooden ramp.
Yeah, but even then, you'll have to break the frames out then, because the moment your vehicle hits the ramp, it's going to do damage to the ramp. This is the cabin from Darkest Falls. I've noticed the super map actually has pep POIs and combat pack POIs. The whole reason Kane only uses pep and not combat. Oh, there's a wood barrier here. But the reason he uses pep POIs and not combat pack POIs is because of the balancing issues with some of the POIs. I mean, just look at the one shopping center mall thing that I did in like Alpha 19 or something. It's just 3 layers and there's like a massive courtyard in the middle. But each of those layers had like hundreds and hundreds of demons on them. Can't even remember what the name of the POI was. But I just know every time I went for a layer over there was another matriarch or succubus spawning. Raider Bulb.
great weather we've been having. Here is your reward. I owe you one.
Can't believe I have all the books already maxed out as well.
Back soon. I get new merchandise daily.
Except for the perk books. All of the crafting books except for the seeds are maxed out. Traps, workstations, vehicles, everything. I wonder what this mod would have been like if the book system was introduced.
Yeah, for like the books that you read where it's like 7 of 7. There's only 2 I'm missing. It's Great Heist 3, which is Find More Dukes, and the Hunter's Journal 7, which is do 10% more damage to humans. That's the only 2 I'm missing.
I'm actually surprised they didn't do away with the perk books. But I mean, then again, since they added books, why would they remove books? Do zoo. I actually know how to get the final stash now that I've done it once, without having to clear the whole place. But that is such a dangerous BOI. Although still, Casablanca is the not Casablanca, the other one, La Bronquia or something. That's the worst one. But just the sheer amount of loot in Casablanca is awesome. Do I have a... I don't think I have a supercharger mod in this vehicle. That's why it's a little bit slow. Ooh, there's a Casablanca over here. I think this is from Resident Evil. And the amount of zombies just on the outside, not even on the inside, it's just... Ooh. You can even land your helicopter on the helipad over there, except you have to be careful of the demos. The sheer amount of vultures and spiders down here is dangerous. Not to mention the cops and radiated soldiers. I should actually check which traders in this town. Might be another gen. Tomorrow is another long day working on that 100 days video. The thing that I realized as well is I'm going through all of the episodes now and I'm looking at a certain scene. I'm like, okay, let's summarize this. Now when I go and edit it, I have to load up that whole episode and go look for that scene again to cut the rest out.
Yeah, that's a lot of time looking for stuff.
I think that's also why just summarizing like 20 to 30 episodes took me the whole day today.
Master, we are not alone.
That's also why I have such a bad migraine, because I've just been staring at the screen the whole day.
What about when you're thinking of summarizing something, mark down what point in time it is?
The only problem is if I'm importing all those videos into a project, then the timers or the markers aren't going to line up. Especially since a lot of the days are across multiple episodes, that messes it up. That's why I said in the next time I do a series in like version 1, I'm going to change the way I do a series just slightly so it's easier if I later do a 100 days video to do that video. Or even just the supercuts and stuff. Hello, boss. One guy posted or commented on one of my supercuts. I don't think the video is long enough. You might want to make it longer. Like, yeah, I wanted to, but YouTube wouldn't allow me. I think it's like 20 something episodes. 22, 23 episodes per supercut, basically. I want to shorten my videos to about 30 minutes. So it's easier to digest, especially like when someone's on lunch, they can actually even watch it. But at the same time, I need to be careful not... Because even if I do make like a whole 60-minute in-game day, is like an episode, it's really hard to decide what to cut out and what not to cut out. I feel like the way... If you do that, then there's going to be a chance of like one episode being 30 minutes, one being 40 minutes. And if I force myself not to speak, sometimes the video is just way too short. Okay, tier 5.
The time. You look like you could handle. Okay, be careful and try not to get yourself.
Lakeside
going,
Lodge. Let's do this.
This is dangerous work, but
I think this is the first time that I've done this in Ravenhearst. This BOI used to have a ton of vultures on the outside, but they removed that for some reason. Farm thingy. What is the name of this school over here? Like, how do you say it? Is it Fable's Academy? Favale's Academy? Because in my single player, in the 100 days video, I visited this place like twice. So I have to say, but I don't want to say Fabled and then it's Favales, or Favales and it's not that one. Basically, only the person that made the POI would know. Okay. Now this is where it gets dangerous. I think there's dogs on the outside of here sometimes. Ooh, look at all those dots. Could have sworn there's dogs on the outside of the perimeter over here. So usually the moment I go inside, you just get a dog or two attacking you. Now all of a sudden there's a dog.
Master, we are not alone.
Wow, I missed every single shot. Damn. You think these are only the dots from the bottom floor.
More to come, huh? I don't need that.
Especially in Darkest Falls, this POI can get insane. Especially if there's behemoths and titans and stuff inside here. Bye-bye, puppy.
I'll be right back to take my dog out.
My senses have picked up something.
Times 8 scope is too... come on! I'm literally... This is a zombie's corpse, right? The body, right? I'm shooting this, but shooting the floor next to its side. I can understand that from the hip fire is inaccurate, but damn. At least it felt like I was shooting it right on his body. I don't know if it was actually on or not. Okay, now to wake this whole floor up. You can't let them come down to me so it's easier shooting them. And be careful, this whole place is made out of wood, so I can easily shoot up into the roof where the funnel zombies are. If I call them over now. Woo.
Master, we are not alone.
I feel like I watch way too many TikToks and shorts and stuff during the day. Because so many of these songs and stuff are just stuck in my head, but it's like just one phrase of the song over and over and over again. Especially if it's a weird TikTok trend or something and it's just the same audio being dubbed over multiple videos. Annoying. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Look at those dots.
Incoming enemies, prepare for conflict.
Are they breaking down to me or? Oh, hello, they definitely broke down behind me. Oh, ho, ho. Another example of point blank miss. Like how? Situations like this is where the armor piercing is awesome. When these zombies in a row and you hit every single one with one bullet.
These in the past didn't used to say just hidden stash, unless someone's already looted it. No, but I just started this quest. That used to look like this, and you had to go and look for where they were. Like just hover over the things, see if it says something for you. Too lazy to swap.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay, let's go. Okay, now the final section, the dangerous section. Sometimes you can even have zombie bears in Behemoth. Just, yep, there's a zombie bears. Just on this floor over here. The fact that there's none here this time. Oh, but now that I'm doing 200% block damage, I might destroy the loot trying to kill these bears. Oh well.
Make sure to aim the right way. Maybe break a block and one crouch under to shoot it, so that you're not aiming towards the loot.
The nice thing is now if you do that A21 crouch, where if you crouch and you move a little bit, it actually kind of helps. Okay, it seems I woke up all the zombies, even the ones at the back. Except the one final room. Seems that zombie's right underneath me. Hey Iron Man, welcome to the stream. Long time no see. Imagine the Iron Man in chat and the Iron Man in Discord were actually two people, different people from the start.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Only time the 200% block damage is actually helping is with mining, and then these Mackinson chests. But you can so easily destroy a POI just by shooting a little bit. MP5 tier 2, almost level 1000. Marksman's rifle level 908.
Ooh. Now you got a spare.
I don't know why, that always happens to me, even like when Ayla trades me something. Like I need something, I trade her for something, and then like the very next day in game or something, I already find that item again. The game says, aha. Okie dokie, let's see. Not really stack anything over here. Damn, man. One thing that I really like about Darkest Falls is the fact that you can have like stacks and stacks and stacks of resources. A little bit of mining and you got like 10,000 iron just like that.
Yeah, it is.
And you can even go and bundle them then later.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
The whole build, I mean, in that mod you have to build as fast as possible. Especially depending on the difficulty. The higher the difficulty, you have to have a base quick. Trader. Right next to the trader. I've noticed the blue looks kind of purple and the orange looks kind of red. That's why it's sometimes tough to decide whether a zombie's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Damn. The day in the gym I did for the first time in a long time arms. I just went light because I knew that I hurt my shoulder before. But like the tricep muscle just above your elbow is so tight that I can't bend my arm without that muscle just pulling incredibly stiff. And after that I was like, you know what, it's been 2 or 3 days, let me just do those same exercise a little bit to get it loose.
Congratulations.
And I was hoping I didn't go too heavy today.
To the Duke now.
Oh, wrong glasses. Wrong glasses.
Ooh.
It feels so weird selling cash to the trader.
I've
Because you
got a
know you
bad
need it in
feeling
Darkness
about this.
Falls.
Yeah, it is a cool concept. I like that.
Thanks for the business.
But it makes sense. The vending machines are old tech. So they don't take the new coins, new world coins.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I hope you get feeling better.
Let's see. Any jobs? Crackerbook Tower. Paxico Building. There's no sand at Paxico Building, right? It's just the concrete and the it's just a bit mix and the bricks. It's a shame you can't build with bricks and like just make a brick block. But you have to
I
make
think
cobble.
the clay ones give sand, but not a ton.
It's just better to go and mine. But basically, if you could build a block in cobble, it's like it used to be flagstone and cobble. Now it's cobble and brick. But you can only build in brick and then upgrade to cobble. No, only build in cobble and upgrade to brick.
Take that quest that I have, that construction, you know, with the houses and that, because it has about 3 piles of sand there. So if you dig them up before you start it, and then you dig them up after, it's a decent amount of sand.
I mean, I'm in the desert anyway, so I could just as well go and dig it up.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
I think I'm gonna try and dig a little bit of carbon. Although I should probably see if I can't make myself the tungsten pick, because I should have enough wolfenite by now. I have the schematic, but I just have to make sure that I can actually make pickaxe. Let's see. Pickaxe. Level 792. Okay, so if I can mine it a little bit. The nice thing is the shovel is tied to it as well. So as long as I use the shovel and the pickaxe, I can get my mining to at least level 800. And then I can make myself a tungsten pick. Oh, chunk reset happened over here. Yep, the carbon node was completely refreshed over here. Huh. On a server it makes sense, but at the same time, it feels like so cheap. I feel, since I always play with loot respawn off, it feels weird having stuff respawn. Like you just dug out all these resources and I have to go find a new mine. Nope, just wait a bit, the mine will be back. Food and drink. I keep forgetting that I actually have two tuna tacos and stuff on me.
I do like the fire mod. It's pretty cool. Adds a different, another aspect to it, gameplay.
Except when the fire doesn't go out for whatever reason. I mean, like in Wasteland mod. That one Batcave POI just kept burning and burning and burning. We tried putting it out. I had to go into dev mode, use the dev gun and break the whole POI down. Just for the fire to stop. It was causing so much lag on the server, it wasn't playable. It's weird that when you go for stone in the desert, you don't also get a little bit of sand. Because it's sandstone. Or at least it used to be.
Yeah, I never noticed that. I thought it was. I thought you did.
Because if you go for it just like a normal piece of stone, it just gives you like the coal and all that stuff. I'm guessing it's in the coding of the mod that a stone block gives you that. It doesn't matter which biome it's in. As soon as my twin brother and I moved into a place of our own, we're going to see if we can't start eating just like healthy foods and stuff. See if we can get like specials on places, because healthy food in South Africa is extremely expensive.
Yeah, it's here too.
It's still, even though takeaways and stuff's expensive, it's still cheaper sometimes to go for the takeaways than the actual just food you buy for it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's crazy how expensive it is.
But if we can manage to make like a proper diet, foods that give you like a little bit more energy, boost your metabolism, that kind of stuff. Not too much sugars, not too much carbs. That will really help. I want to be able to, because at the moment, I know it's also probably like an addiction to energy drinks. But every time I'm tired, I feel like, oh, now I need an energy drink. But the problem is, every time I drink one, it makes me more tired. I think I've damaged my adrenaline receptors. Too many energy drinks.
Not so much damage, you just wore them out.
Yeah.
They just need to recharge.
I mean, yeah, this morning at like 11, I drank an energy drink. And because I was working at the PC and I was a little bit tired. And it actually kept me awake and focused for a few hours. And then at like 3 or so, I took another one. But that one was basically unnecessary. Because I wasn't going to work for that much longer, and now I have too much caffeine in my system.
Not supposed to drink more than one a day.
No, actually you can have 3, but like every 8 hours or something. My favorite is that Monster Aussie lemon flavor. It used to be like the Loco and all those, but they're way too sweet. There's even that pink one that's just basically sugar. Hey, Stray, welcome to the stream. Yeah, well, in South African terms, that's a lot of money. If I listen to people talk about like their student loans and stuff, I'm like, how the hell do you spend that much money? If you go for to like university over here in South Africa, per year it's like 50,000 rand. Divide that by 18. That's how many dollars it's gonna be. But then you hear about these student loans that's like almost $1 million. I'm like, how the hell? What were you studying? Where were you studying? But
yeah, they definitely make you pay for it.
If I can pay off my current debt, like just all 1,000 goes straight into like a personal loan. Because the personal loan I took out for this gaming setup and everything before COVID. And then COVID hit, I was like, oh crap, that was a mistake. Overall, it helps my channel a lot because of the quality of my content now. But yeah, that's a lot of money to have spent. But if I can pay off this $1,000 that I have left as debt, I'll be debt-free completely with my personal loans and my phones and all that stuff. So I'll be able to help a little bit more with the home expenses at the new place. Currently, my brother's going to be carrying like the rent and the power. I'm going to be paying for like the internet and help with the food. So my contribution is way lower because of my salary. Or my income. Technically, I could call it a salary because I mean, this is my job. It feels weird calling it a salary though. I mean, if you look at the minimum wage in America being like $15 or something, and then you see my monthly income is like $250. So then people are like, how do you survive? But that's the whole thing with the exchange rate. There are sugar-free ones, Estro, but I don't know. I've noticed that, like, for example, the white can, I actually used to love that as well, a lot, because every time I had like a phlegm and stuff in my throat, like I just what do you call it? The spit and stuff. Mucus, yeah. Mucus. Every time I have that in my throat and I drink one of those white cans, because of all the lemon in it, it cuts it for me very nicely, so I can clear my throat. But yeah, that one's that eats through my teeth way faster. And then also I've noticed when I drink the sugar-free ones, it makes me very, like, I have to catch my breath the whole time, very fidgety and stuff. And also it affects my stomach worse. At the moment, this Aussie lemon, I don't know, there is sugar in it, obviously, and it's like 6% lemon, but overall it's not affecting my stomach as badly as the other flavors, and it's not giving me like breathing problems unless I drink like 2 or 3 a day. There's also a bluish one, like a indigo color over here as well. I think it's like an apple or a kiwi or something. That's a nice flavor. And the white can's a nice flavor. The other sugar-free ones just don't taste nice to me. But since young, we were drinking way too much like Coke and stuff. And because of that, we're just like addicted to the sugar. In high school, I used to drink a 2-liter bottle of Coke a day.
Wow.
But my metabolism was like insanely fast. When I was in primary school, I did like all the sports you could think of. Well, South African sports. And like we were so fit, we could eat like 2 plates of food. I had a zombie falling in with me. We could eat 2 plates of food and like twice as much as our dad, and we didn't get fat. In high school, I couldn't do any sports anymore because of my back issue. And then only after high school, all the weight started to accumulate. In grade 12, even with all that sugar and stuff, in grade 12 I was like 78 kilograms. Now I'm 115 kilograms. But then 1 year after university, because I graduated high school, and then I did 1 year in like a private college thing, and then after that, the year after that, all of a sudden I just gained insane weight.
think I just wasn't active enough. In school, you carry around a massive backpack and you go up and down stairs and stuff. And then as you get older, you don't really move as much anymore. I think if I actually went to an actual university, because I was in like one class the whole day. I had like an instructor where it was like a course, you work on your own and then an instructor helps you if you get stuck on something. But if I was in an actual university and I actually moved between classes and stuff, I think I'd have been a little bit more fit. I wonder though sometimes if I were to, in high school when I found out I can't do any sports anymore because of my back, if I were to hit the gym from then, what I would have looked like and how my life would have been now. Way more healthy. You should see what my little brother, he's gonna compete in a bodybuilding competition in like a week's time. Oh, that's why I hope the streamer weekend isn't next weekend, because I have to go for that thing. But my twin brother sent me a picture of what my brother looks like now. If I can find that photo. To me, this is just too much. Like, I want power, but I don't want to be this big. YouTube, he's wearing pants. He just pulled it up to show off his legs. That's my little brother. 5 years younger than me. That's insane. Muscle freak. But he hit the gym and he uses steroids and all that stuff from a young age. But he always, like even in high school, he was like doing rugby and cricket and all those kinds of sports. So he was fit until after high school. I stopped my sports in grade 8. I just want to be like calisthenics fit. Like good, look good, but I have the power behind it. Oh, hello zombie. I heard something fall. I just saw my drone again. He actually has like a coach that came from overseas to come help him train now.
That's good. He's got the system down then.
Yeah.
What he wants to do, how he wants to do it.
The only thing is I just feel like it's too big, like it's too much muscle. But to each their own. He likes it, so good for him. But for me, I don't want to look that big, like muscly and roidy and stuff. There's so many calisthenics videos online where it's just like a skinny but powerful look. Like you can see the dude has a lot of muscle or muscle control. That's what I want to look like. But that's gonna mean, well, you could technically still keep drinking energy drinks and stuff, but you just have to train like crazy. And as long as your calories,
moderation.
Yeah, it's a moderation. Also, it's all about the calories too. The funny thing is, I actually take in too few calories a day. I can't lose weight because I'm eating too little. And when I do eat, I eat the wrong stuff. So even with a little bit of calories that I do get in, it's the wrong kind of calories. Almost.
Yeah, that'll definitely make it hard.
Brrr. I always thought like when you look at a can, a monster can, it shows like kilojoules. It says like say 1,600. Now I thought that's 1,600 calories, but you're supposed to divide that by like 4.1 for the calories, and that's only like I think a can of Monster like this Aussie lemon flavor only has like 200 calories. And you're supposed to, like, for my age and height and stuff, I'm supposed to take in 2,000 calories before even looking at, like, cutting calories. Let's say, for example, I drink 2 energy drinks a day. That's 400 calories. I perhaps eat, like, a sandwich. That's a few, like 100 or 2 as well. And then I eat dinner. That's it. So I eat way below 2,000 at the moment. The only real reason I noticed that that's the way you're supposed to count it and work it out is because you see these videos of like strongmen saying, okay, I ate 10,000 calories. It's like a massive table just chocked full of food. Like how the hell do you eat that much? And even if we were to divide that by 5, that's way more than I ever eat.
Yeah, well, they also eat twice a day.
They what?
And their workouts, they work out twice a day.
Yeah. But it's also
strong, man.
Yeah, but it's also a thing of the just if you look at like 2,000 calories, the amount of food that you're supposed to be eating. I mean, obviously it also depends on like the type of food. Like you can, I think if you go from like chicken to turkey or something, you can eat more turkey than chicken, but get the same amount of calories or something like that. I know there's like a food that you can substitute. So in the end, you can eat like insane amounts of food and still get the same calories in. But even if you eat like just chicken and just the calorie heavy foods, I still don't get anywhere near 2,000 a day. Because apparently you're supposed to, I think for my age, I'm supposed to take like a total of 2.5 to 3 a day. And just to sustain your body's needs and functions, you have to at least have 2,000. So if you're cutting calories, you have to cut like 500 or so to get to that 2,000. But it's weird how you can actually pick up weight due to malnutrition, like eating too little. I can understand eating too much and picking up weight, but eating too little as well, that's just weird. Your body's defense mechanism, just keeping it healthy. Saying, hey, you need this. You need the fat. At least I'm more active in the gym these days. Instead of just 30 minutes, I'm there at least 1 hour. And then instead of just going like once or twice, I go like two to 4 times a week. Depending on if like the gym's closed or if I have like work and stuff. Like for example, tomorrow, well, my brother got his flu shot, so he doesn't want to work. He doesn't want to tax his heart and work out tomorrow. But I also, since I have the 100 days video, I'm like, I have to do that first. If I manage to finish in time, then I can go and gym at night or something.
How many more you got left?
Or what?
The
Oh, for the video.
More, videos are you gonna put out for that?
For Ravenhearst, it's just a super cut in like 2 hours. The last super cut, and then the 100 days video. But for the 100 days video, I don't know if I'm gonna release it the next day. Like, hello, blue zombie. This supercut for me is coming out Friday morning. So the 100 days video is supposed to come out Saturday morning. But with the amount of work I still have left, I think it's going to come out Sunday morning. Because I've only summarized, like only type, I'm not writing it down, I'm typing it. So I've only summarized so far up to day number 59. So I have to still keep summarizing until day 100, and then I have to go narrate. The narration is going to be a lot easier. Because you can just read that. You just have to put some emotion into the reading and stuff, but you just record the audio, put that into the project, but the problem is then going to be cutting that footage down. Because basically I'm going to have to go through all the footage again just to see all the stuff that I basically referenced in the audio. If each episode had just 1 day, I could go for the project for that one episode and do all the cutting and stuff there, and then combine all the projects into one big one. But since it's like one episode or 1 day over like 2 or 3 episodes sometimes, that really messes up with how you can cut the video.
You gonna start doing your series differently then? A little bit differently? So
Just a little bit. I'm either thinking of doing like, instead of 60-minute days, like 45 or something minute days. Or not doing nighttime and only doing daytime series, like almost like real life, where you're supposed to sleep at least 6 or 7 or 8 hours or whatever. That's actually why I actually like the clock feature, because basically, if you go out at night, it's dangerous, sure, but you can get a lot more done if you just than just going out at daytime. So by Horde nights, if you didn't do anything during the night, you're a little bit more screwed than usual. If I can do a series like that, for example, or if I can do still just do it like a day from 7 AM to 7 PM or something. Or even until like midnight or the next morning. The only problem is going to be a Horde night. Because the Horde night starts at 10. And it finishes at like 4 in the morning. So if I were to do like from 7 to 4, 7 to 4, 7 to 4, every single episode, that might work. That might work, because then technically it still counts as the night of that previous... I don't know. Technically, I'm supposed to stop at midnight because that's that day. Right after midnight. Right. That's the problem I'm facing with this 100 days video as well at the moment. I'm doing like day 14. But then for day 14, I narrate basically up to midnight. And then for day 15, I say, okay, in the morning of the Horde or the morning after the Horde. But sometimes in that day 15 video, I still reference stuff from the Horde because it's the morning of day 15. It's not day 14 anymore. And I also don't know if I'm supposed to say, I usually say in videos like we go and do this, we go and do that. But sometimes I reference I, like myself. Hello, zombie. And then also, I don't know if I should do like present tense or past tense. Like we faced the day 14 Horde or we faced the day 14 Horde. We grabbed the final stash or we grabbed the final stash and then go to the trader. Or we grabbed the final stash and then went to the trader. I don't know which speech is actually going to work better for the video. Who's this?
Well, it should be past tense since it's already happened.
Yeah. Even though I'm narrating the video as it happens, basically it already happened.
Yeah.
Master, we are not alone.
But also it depends, because that's why I love English. It depends as well, because if you say, after I went to the trader, I shoot this zombie, I shoot that zombie. Basically, you don't have to say I shot. In some cases, that's a bad example right now. But sometimes you can actually explain it in present tense because you already said that it happened in the past with your previous text.
Right.
But that's where it gets confusing as well.
Yeah, it can definitely be confusing.
But I still prefer, I don't know, I prefer English over Afrikaans, for example. In my language, there's only 3 tenses. Past, present, and future. But because there's 3, there's basically unwritten tenses as well. Or undefined tenses, because sometimes you say something and the teacher gives you back your essay, it's fully red marks. And then it's like, she's like, no, the way you constructed your sentence is wrong. But if there were more tenses, you'd be able to construct your sentence a lot better. That's why I always did so well in my English essays and stuff, because of all the different kinds of tenses, it was way easier to explain a situation in that tense. Instead of just using 3 tenses, you could use multiple to get your point across. I mean, my English teacher thought there was one passage like had. He had something. And she says, no, that's a typo. I'm like, no, that's not a typo. You're an English teacher and you're saying that's a typo.
My senses have
We
picked
really
up
love the
something.
language. Or beloved and beloved. She didn't know the difference between the two. Same, Mr. A. For me at the moment, it's I don't mind the weight too much. I already have actually a very big frame. I have like a rugby player build. So, and I have very, very broad shoulders as well. It's just I'm very short for because of all of the cortisone and stuff I used as a kid for my asthma. It stunted my growth a lot. But other than that, I have like big hands, big feet. I'm like a very big build. So my bone density, for example, the one nutritionist said I'm supposed to weigh like 83 kilograms. That's impossible. Even back when I did a lot of, I hit the gym like every day, 2 hours, ate right, drank right. I never, ever got under 90 kilograms. And that's with me like really trying. Just so weird, my teeth and my hair and everything's not in view. I think if I can actually fix the lighting over here, it's going to be help with the green screen. There's a wandering horde above my mind. Yippee. Be very, very quiet. I need halite. Oh, actually got quite a bit of stone. Oh, I mean sand. Nice. Oh crap, the wandering horde heard that someone in the hole, no! No. At least it's not a radiated horde, it's a feral horde. At least this isn't like the Wasteland mod. When we were playing the Wasteland mod, even audio used to complain because every single time the drone got in your way and you tried to snipe with a sniper rifle, it stopped you from doing any damage. It's like when you do melee with the drone in the way. And so far, even when the drone gets in my way, I've been able to... Crap, where is you? Where is you? Even with the drone in the way, I'm able to snipe right through the drone. Or it might be because I wonder if I use the sniper rifle if it'll do the same. I'm using the marksman at the moment. Technically they're both sniper rifles, but I wonder if it's because it's a custom gun. I wonder when I say like, where is you? Like when I'm joking, how many people think I'm serious? I might just chalk it up to like it's my accent or my dialect over here. Damn, how many zombies are up there? I'm trying to get out of the hole.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do I have wooden frames on me? I'm gonna have to dig out of this place. I don't think... Yeah, the drone doesn't have any, and I don't have any. Ooh, and the drone... Oh, no, I do. Okay, cool. The drone's about to break. Huh, okay, it seems most of the Wandering Horde actually fell into the pit. I don't see any other zombies. Okay, actually, I'm surprised with, pleasantly surprised with the amount of sand I got. But now, I didn't pay attention to whether it's because of the stone that I hit, or if it's because of the gravel that I also destroyed. Because I did go for a ton of gravel just now. Our plan is actually to try and get a place super close to a gym. Because our gym... oh, is this dude orange or is he red?
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Orange. Oh, it's tier 1. He looked red for a moment there.
Isn't that going to be pretty hard to do?
Depends. There is one... If we can live within like 1.5 kilometers of the place, and it's like a straight shot to it or something, that'd be awesome. At the moment, we live about 3 kilometers away from gym. It's not too far. You can walk. But at the same time, it's like it's a massive U-turn you have to walk. You have to walk all the way that way and then back just to get to the gym. If it was a straight shot to it, it'll actually be a lot easier on you as well. But yeah, if I could, because we are associated with a certain specific gym because of discount we get through medical and stuff like that. If I could get a place super close to that gym, I'd be in the gym every single day. Because I want to get my lifestyle right. Every morning go in gym, every afternoon kind of tan, that kind of thing. I don't see enough sunlight. I'm pasty.
I never go out and tan. My sisters tan all the time, and my sisters have way more wrinkles than I have.
For me, I just want a little bit of color on me because at the moment, like for example, I have a farmer's tan because I wear t-shirts and yeah, short. I wear a lot of shorts and stuff as well, but it's just because of the t-shirt and that like my body is white, like white, pasty white. And then you look at my arms and it's like, you know, dark brown, like, oh wow, that's a mismatch.
We are not alone.
My husband was a literal farmer's tan, which is just one arm tan, the other arm's not tan because they've got their one arm out the window when they're driving. Same as like a semi-truck driver, got one arm out the window. Me, I don't tan well. I either am white or I burn. So I don't even try to tan. Only way I could tan is a tanning bed and that, but yeah, I'm white as a ghost all the time.
My dad used to be like an umpire in cricket and he used to be a referee in rugby and stuff. And now at his age of like 65, his skin is like super thin and he actually thinks he has like skin cancer or something. Because it's just those years and years of just getting sunburn.
Yep.
I mean, that's the thing. You have to tan, but not overdo it.
Must be red when you climb out of the sand. My twin brother was once at a rugby match or something, like on the sidelines. And with a rugby pants he's supposed to wear, those rugby shorts, he was sitting in the sun, and when he got home, his knees were basically purple from the burns. Just the thought of it makes me go, ooh, ouch.
I went to a baseball game with my friend. We were watching, it was a group of deaf people playing baseball. It's very interesting to watch. And I ended up burned. I didn't even notice it until the next day when I woke up in the morning, and oh, I was red. And I had just moved into an apartment and went to the store across the street to be able to make a phone call. And I passed out in the store because of a heat stroke. It's not good.
There's so little water left in this one pond that it doesn't even show on the map. Ooh, it reminds me, Wolframite. Don't think this is enough, but we'll see.
You're a pin in the rump emptying your forges and your recycler.
What about the recycler?
Well, when you move from one build to another, having to empty it.
Yeah.
Being in the rump.
Well, as long as you have the proper tools in there, it's rather fast.
My senses have picked up something.
I only have 2 because I've only gotten 2 propane tanks so far.
No, but it's not multiple propane tanks. It's 1 propane tank and 2 anvils.
Oh, is it in a recycler?
Yep. I tried the multiple propane tanks and didn't do anything.
Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, it might be going a bit faster. I'm not sure. Let's see.
Try it with a different propane tanks, you'll see it. That doesn't actually go up.
So with 2 propane tanks, it's 47 minutes or 70 minutes. With 1 propane tank is the same, I think, 70 minutes.
It's so nice to watch these numbers go down. Boom. Oops. Woohoo, just in time. Just as that timer finished.
Did you know you can put 3 anvils? It cut it down by another 17 minutes. Oh, but then you can't.
Yeah, I was about to say. How do you do that?
But it shows it that it cuts it down.
Just do this.
Why does it even show it cuts it down if you can't do it? That's silly. Yeah, that's good. That's fast enough. It's like 35 more minutes.
Okay, now at least not deleting my teeth anymore. Okay, from my tungsten. Oh no, it's only 5 pieces. I'll definitely need more wolframite. Damn. Thought I was on to something. It's a shame it doesn't have the stop fuel waste on this as well. That was actually nice, being able to put stuff in the forges and the timer stops the moment it has all of... It's like done crafting, it stops the fuel. We have to try that now, it's just gonna waste all of it.
Like Rebirth. I love that feature on Rebirth, where you can put as much fuel as you want and it doesn't matter.
I think it was upgraded vanilla, or what was it? Better vanilla. It actually broke the game after an update.
live on stream, each of us like went into single player and saw, okay, if we remove this modlet, does it do the same thing? Basically, every time you put a workstation down, it gave like an error, and then the workstation itself doesn't have an output. So we knew it had to be some of the mods doing something with the workstations. But yeah, we had so many mods on it, it took a while to actually narrow it down. I keep forgetting that I'm busy crafting ammo over here as well. Especially since the 556 takes a little bit longer to craft than the 762. Oh, I wonder if you can move these boxes still. Have you ever upgraded a box and destroyed it?
Yeah. I just finished breaking down my steel boxes, and they break down as a steel box.
Awesome. But
Yeah, I was
to break
worried
them
about
as a
that
steel
too
box.
when I started. Yeah. I was like, please don't degrade. And then the first one I broke, I thought I did because I didn't pay attention the first. You know, you break it, it's secure. I didn't pay attention when it was secure, and when it was not secure, it was iron. I thought, did it degrade? Is it going to go down to wood when I do it one more time? So I broke it. It stayed iron. So then I thought, maybe that wasn't. I had like 2 iron boxes, and the rest were steel. So I broke down the next steel box, and it stayed steel. So I was happy.
Technically, I could put the shotgun away because I barely use it. It's a
need a
good
bunch
gun,
more
short
steel.
range, but damn.
Yeah. I need a bunch more steel blocks to be able to make my next 2 areas underground. And I missed the last 2 hordes.
Ooh, I wonder if I shouldn't make myself a bunker base.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
But I wonder where I want to make it. In this mod, does the biome matter with the loot, right? Yeah, it does. Because the wasteland, you get like red ones. I know in Darkest Falls, apparently it doesn't at all. Like the red bags, blue bags, yellow bags, I think Kane Medicine is basically no difference. Except bags dropped from bosses definitely have like way more slots inside them.
See, if you're thinking of a bunker base and you're thinking of moving to the wasteland, that would be a good place for a bunker base. Do it like mine. Build the base. The exit to the base is right up into your horde base, and then you're safe when you come out.
Where are you right now?
Still in the forest. I haven't moved to the. I might, when I get enough supplies, I might build out in the desert, something like this. But I only had enough supplies to make a bunker. I didn't have enough supplies to make both a bunker base and a horde base. So,
if this hill wasn't over here, I'd actually build right in between the 3 traders. Because there's a trader you, and trader Jen. So I'd build right in between the 3 cities. And there's a trader. Wait, there's 3 trader U's in a row. You, and then Jen.
just dig mark it and send it to me, and I'll go dig it down.
It's a massive mountain.
I like flattening things. It's like I don't know if I have OCD. I've never been diagnosed with it, but I have this issue. Like when I'm building in Minecraft, everything has, like my big area has to be flat, and then if there's a big, like too big of a hill, a mountain, or anything beside me, it has to go up like a pyramid. So it has to go up one layer, then another layer, then another layer. It can't be all jumbled and that. I can't have that. I'll take hours and hours and days to flatten and make that like step type up the mountain. It drives me bonkers if it's not.
Oh, repair kit. No. Huh? You make another slot like so. Ooh, yeah, now we have a little bit more oil shale as well. I'm kind of curious to see if it's possible to make a floor base. As long as you can force them to come in from the one side, like the walls are thick enough to let them go around and at you in the... That's the problem, the zombies have to be clever enough to do that. So perhaps if you lift it slightly off the ground, so that they have to climb a staircase to get to that section. Because if you put electric fence posts in the walkway, like make a killing corridor, I think that might actually help with this mod. Although I want to make a killing corridor where the zombies come straight at you, there's no way for them to fall down. And at the last, but the whole floor they're walking on, they could actually fall down. But the whole floor is made out of like doors, powered doors. So the moment you step on a plate, the door opens up and the zombies just fall down to the floor. If you're getting overwhelmed, you can just quickly open that up, reload, and then do it again. Only problem with that is going to be the durability or the stability of the whole build. Oh, I put that away. We have enough fuel, so I don't have to worry about that at the moment. That's your infestation. I wonder if I shouldn't try that whatever the thing's name is. Labronchia, whatever the thing is. I think there's one in the desert. I think it's this one. There's one in the desert and there's one over there. The sheer amount of zombies you have to kill to go through that place is just, it's not doable, it's not feasible. It's just a shame that none of the traders are pointing towards each other. If Trader Jen was over here and Trader U's over here, then it's perfect living in between the two towns. But I've noticed every single trader is on the opposite side of the other trader. Jen on that side, this dude on this side. I wonder where this trader... Following the trend, this trader's probably going to be on this side or this side over here. Although Trader Jen's there, Trader U's there. How big is this town? Okie dokie. Let's first make sure we drop stuff off. Bad habit of mine, not clearing out the inventory of the bikes and stuff. And then later, when you get to a POI, like, oh no, now I don't have any space. I wonder if I should make the excavator, the miner class for the excavator. Although I don't know how long it's going to take to actually give you enough wolframite to make a wolframite axe or something. I think it's going to be a little bit long.
That's how lucky you get. I've gotten days where I've gotten wolframite two gathers in a row. And then I've had times where I got nothing but crap.
How much wolframite does it give?
Just give me a sec. I have to go pick mine up to move them anyway. So let me go gather them. They're both ready. And see if I get any even. Well, one gave me crap. It only gave like clay, coal, and gold. The other one gave me 46 carbon. No wolframite in that one, but 46
You're not
carbon.
alone.
So that's the equivalent of 46 steel ingots. But I didn't get no wolframite that time.
If I knew for certain like the streamer weekend would be at the end of the month, I actually considered putting another mod on another server, just to have like a little bit of variety until then. But I mean, if the dev stream is going to be this weekend, then it's usually a streamer weekend after, then it's going to be... I thought I could have sworn dev streams are like multiple weekends, not just one. Unless I'm confusing it with something. I'm only about 180 subscribers away from
Got a lot of
7,000.
friends. They're Iron Man. I hear you shooting like a crazy man.
Having a party.
I think he is. He didn't invite anybody though.
He
Unless you
invited the
count
undead.
zombies.
Seems it's a very small town, not even a city.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Ooh, this one over here is the one with the munition chest in the roof. It's either that roof over there. Yeah, it's this roof. There's 6, or well, there used to be 6, but there's 3 munitions chests up there. When you see this, basically this design and that one design over there is exactly the same. Except this one has a dustbin outside. If you see a dumpster outside this building, you know over here in the roof there's going to be stuff. I wonder if it was too OP with a sheer amount, so they reduced it. There was definitely at a stage 6 of these over here. Some POIs just bring back so many memories of like previous alphas and stuff. I really miss some of the like Alpha 9 and Alpha 19, all those POIs. They were simple, they were small, but for some reason they were just completely removed. The POI above Anna's place is a prime example of one of those buildings. I like the flat terrain in the Darkest Falls Super City map. You don't really have to dig all that much. You just have to find open space somewhere. Yeah, it's a small town. It's a big city. I wonder if the different mods where there's like 3 or so traders in one city, is that vanilla? Is that not just Darkest Falls? Or is it just this mod that is 1 trader per town?
I could have sworn sometimes there's more than just this much.
I know in War of the Walkers, there's usually 3, or it can be.
I think even in Darkest Falls, usually.
Rebirth, you can find sometimes 3 traders in the same town.
It's nice
But
building in a town
I'm not
like that because you
sure.
just have build in the middle of town and that's it. Have access to 3 traders. I know Ways UK also does that. Ways UK has a few too many traders sometimes. Especially all those custom traders.
My senses have picked up something.
Although I love the trader that's underground. There's like 4 traders in the bunker section with like burnt trees on top. That's actually a nice trader to come across because there's so many books there.
Except it's easy for zombies to get in, that's the downside to it.
Well, technically you could put a perimeter around it. Build your base with a trader as a centerpiece.
If it's not protected yet.
No, the trader's protected, but you can still, like the perimeter around it, you can place blocks.
Yeah, I guess.
So you can make like a fortress wall or something and your base is basically the wall. I think from now on I have to try to do like one episode, one in-game day per episode, and then if I have to do like a second day for like mining or something, it has to be a full 2 days. It must be like a half day here, half day there. But that's the tough part then. Oh, my buggy only has 56 HP left. What? I know I've been hitting stuff, but damn. If there was like 1 month left before the streamer weekend, we could just place like an incredibly, like for example, Hell on Earth mode for Darkest Falls. Put that on a server and see who suffers the most.
So, what are you buying today?
But the only thing that sucks is that the one lag spike or something and you're just instantly dead.
Now that was a good deal. Trust me. I'm a
Little
doctor.
Italia. Rockbook Tower. I don't know which one I want to loot. Little Italy is a nice one, but
I need someone who's willing to... Thanks, hon. I knew you wouldn't.
thanks, hon.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Is it over on the Fun Pumps channel, all the changes that they plan on introducing with this new version? I'm guessing so. That's the only way any other YouTubers would be able to make videos on it, is if they had like an original source. This is Little Italy. Donuts. Unfortunately, until version 1, I'm only going to be doing Darkest Falls videos, instead of like 2 a week, it's just going to be, 2 a day, it's going to be 1 a day. Can't start a new series now and then all of a sudden an update hits the next day.
Yeah, there's going to be more than one stream.
Dev stream or...
Yeah, because it says, what it says exactly is TFP is proud to announce the first version 1.0 developer stream begins this Friday, May 31st. So if they're saying it's the first, there's going to be more than one.
I'm going to check over on their channel. TFP.
Well, they could just be saying it's first because it's the first of 1.0. Because you're starting a whole new version.
Could be, but then would it say begins on? Wouldn't it say it's this Friday, but not begins?
No, that'd be beginning because you're beginning the new 1.0 version. The way they're wording it, it sounds like they're trying to ramp this up as a brand new game, like a brand new start.
But the thing is, dev stream last time, there was a dev stream 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, there's usually 2 or 3 at least.
Well, if they do 2 or 3, you're looking into July before they even release it on experimental.
Yeah.
No, because it wasn't every week, I don't think.
Well, then that would mean it'd be past July.
No, like I'm meaning it wasn't every week. It was like more than one a week.
It's a shame it doesn't show the exact date of the stream. It only shows the year. Wait, no, 14 April for number 1. You'd be going to the description. It shows that the 14 April was number 1.
Oh, so they've had one already. Or
Oh,
a
it's
couple,
21 April. And the next, it's a week apart. They did 4 last time.
So it was a week apart each one?
Yep. And so far they haven't had one for the version 1.
You'd be looking into August.
Yeah. But I think it's...
I think they're just going to have one. Because it wouldn't make any sense to have 4 because they've already got the early stream and everything. And they just want to get it out and it's the new version.
Yeah, but it's not always... That's the thing. It's not always 4. The Alpha 20 dev stream, for example, is only 3.
Well, even if they did 3, you're looking at the very, very... Well, at this point, well, you're probably into June, first week of July.
I should actually
but
ask
that
that
would
one...
mean stable would be, 2 weeks into July?
I should actually ask the one dev that I have on Discord if he's not too busy.
See, there's no reason why they can't post what's going on in the dates.
See,
They've had this is a game they've been developing and coming up with updates for 10 years. There's no reason why they shouldn't have some kind of set system at this point. Say, okay, streamer weekend this week. I don't know why it's so hard for them to make a schedule like that.
the Wayward Echo, who does a bunch of videos about the new alphas and things like that when they come out, he announced, I believe he announced even...
Yeah, I saw that one.
You keep pressing your back button.
I don't know. It just... They do not seem to be organized.
Yes, on Reddit, somebody asked, do we know what day in June 1.0 will be released for PC? And somebody answered, the dev streams have yet to be announced.
I mean,
the game this time, remember this time it's basically just optimization.
They typically last 2 to 3 weeks, putting June firmly off the table. July is possible.
I think that confuses me is when they first announced like it's not going to be Alpha 22, it's going to be version 1. They said June PC, July console. Now if you ask about console, they're like, oh yeah, it's going to be at a future date.
Yeah, they can't seem to...
I've got a bad feeling about this.
For a company that's had a game for 10 years, doing consistent updates, they still can't seem to get an organization for it. That's... I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It's not run very well as a company. Especially it help you guys, streamers. because then you could plan your weekends, you know, because it's on the weekend and
I know in
you
Alpha
guys are just
21,
sitting here waiting.
in Alpha 21, a few people couldn't stream because all of a sudden they changed the date.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't they move it up or put it back? They did one or the other.
Yeah.
I
think
know
they
that.
moved it
But
up,
it wasn't
didn't they?
on the day it was supposed to be.
A few people already had like holidays and stuff scheduled and said, sorry, we can't do it now. I'm trying to keep my ears open for more cops because they're burning this whole place down. The problem is the fire could be... It almost feels like a wandering horde coming through right now. But the fire could be underneath the block. You can't see the fire and all of a sudden you get that light. You have to be so careful.
Looks like, from what I'm looking at here, there are 3 updates expected by
My
next year.
senses have picked up something.
Well, we can throw that all out the window because they can't even come up with a dev stream.
Because it says roadmap after 1.0 is released is storms brewing in Q4 of 2024.
Basically 2 updates per
New threat in Q2 of 2025, and then the road ahead, Q4 of 2025.
They basically plan on doing... Look, I feel like they might be able to get it done. Because if you look at the alphas now at the moment, they're working on textures, adding stuff, taking stuff out. They're working on just too much like a variation of stuff. But after the release, they're going to work only on performance, only on new vehicles, only on bandits. So they're going to specialize in something for every update. So doing like 2 updates per release, or 2 updates per year should be possible for them. This is not going to be exactly the same as the alpha.
More.
Oh, did
They hired those 8. Yeah, they've got 8 more. It's in that dev thing, and when they talk about the release and everything, they did hire the 8 more.
I really
people
need to
work
watch
on
those
other-
videos.
Yeah, I would.
According to the their own post, their updates aren't just based on one thing. So like the first one is weather system, wardrobe, crossplay, and additional zombie stagers, spawning near friend, Twitch drops, outfits, and that. The second update is going to be bandits, overhauling the main UI and menu, event system, and new quest types. And then the third update they talk about is trader overhaul, story mode, Steam workshops support, and new quest types. So there's more than one thing in each of them. It's actually, what's that, 3, just about 4 in each one. And that's on their 7 Days to Die community forum, their post that talks about all the different changes in the first update. I was trying to see if I could see anything about how many dev streams they expect.
They don't even know. They can't even come up with a date on this. They probably don't really know.
I just really hope the release and everything goes smoothly. Like when it does happen. Because this game has so much potential.
Yes,
it could be
does.
just as popular as Minecraft.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Especially if they can make like the window bugs and lag and all. If they can remove that stuff. Woo, a lot of people will come back to the game. A lot of people actually stopped playing the game because it just stopped working on their PCs. One update their PCs could handle it, and the next update, nope, not anymore. I used to be able to actually record in like high video settings, and now it's like low to medium, with like the textures and stuff still high.
I just hope they get the console thing released. The sooner the better. Because there's a lot of people that would really like to have console.
Yeah. But the game was actually never ready for console.
Sad thing is, even though you've already bought the game, you have to buy it again.
Yeah,
Because
this is a new game.
the game they sold you isn't really the game. Like, they're not updating the game.
They did say that they're
only
going to
updating
try...
the new version.
They did say that they're going to try and make it so that people that already had the game can get like a discount or something. But whether that's going to be possible or not, we'll see.
Yeah, it's crazy though that you know, if you own the game, that should be it. You own the game.
Here's your
Yeah,
pay
but
for a
he
job.
talks about it and he says it doesn't
got
have
what
to
you're looking
deal
for.
with them. You know, it's something that they don't have control over.
Yeah.
When it comes to that, it's the consoles. They're the one that want the money because they get a percentage of that.
It's like in this game Helldivers. In the beginning when they released it, everyone, irrespective of whether they had a PlayStation account, could play on it. And now that the game's been like gone through an update or something, all of a sudden they say, sorry, if you don't have a PSN account or you're in a certain region, you can't play the game anymore. People are furious about that.
And some of it is game developers, but a lot of it isn't. It's the consoles, the companies that own the console. They want that money.
I just actually feel sorry for them. The Telltale games that had the rights to the game messed up. Because they got all the blame for Telltale's mistake.
I think he just talks about it in that interview or that statement that he makes. Because I know with PlayStation, way back in the day, right from the get-go, is Sony never made making games for the PlayStation console easy. Plus, a lot of the developers had to buy a package from Sony to be able to develop a game on Sony, on the PlayStation devices, because of the way the PlayStation was built, the programming or whatever. So
money hungry.
Microsoft is similar, but it's much easier to make a game on Microsoft than it is on Sony PlayStation. And I guess that's just the way those consoles can separate their console from the other one, so it's just not the same thing. But it's all about that dollar.
I've actually considered like trying my hand at modding and stuff. But just the sheer amount of effort that goes into my videos and now also having to do that as well would be so difficult.
I'm curious to see how much difficult it might be for these modders with all this stuff coming out on this latest update.
I don't think it's going to be too bad. Because basically it's mainly a texture and what's it called? Performance update. They did change a few other things as well, but it's for the performance that they changed those things.
Well, you've gotten rid of the gear. You've gotten rid of the gear slots right off the bat. You've gotten rid of the clothes. They've changed up the mods, the way the mods are put and worked on the clothes or on the gear. So there's a lot of aspect there they got to work with.
The funny thing is, I always believe that people watch my channel because I have knowledge of the... I mean, I do know a ton of the POIs and stuff, and I have over 8,000 hours. But I always tell myself, yeah, people watch me because, well, they first start off watching me because I know the game, and then they stick around because of my personality. But after every alpha, basically, everyone's a noob because they change so many things sometimes that it's basically a new game. But it's like certain key alphas, like Alpha 13, I think they introduced wandering dogs. Alpha 16, they did away with a hub city. Alpha 21, they introduced this book crafting thing. Alpha 9, they even had learn by crafting. So you crafted a ton, like 200, 300 stone axes to get the quality of the stone axe up. That caused so much lag that I removed it quickly. Spam crafting.
That's a smart way of doing it.
What we do is you place a frame down,
You put a container on that and you do craft, and then as that container fills up, you just shift click everything in. Back then they didn't have the dump feature. You had to shift click everything, but the moment that container is full, you just pick up the frame and then the box drops. But the problem back then was they didn't drop bags. They dropped all the loot that was inside the container, so you just see the kind of effect with everything just shooting out. So it would lag out servers like insanely.
I could imagine.
I actually wish I discovered this game sooner. But then again, I wonder if I'd still be playing it as vigorously as I'm now if I started any sooner.
Me too.
I started
only
alpha-
playing the game. I only started like in 2021. Yeah, I think 2021.
I started, well, 10 years, but I wonder how long, it feels like I've definitely been playing the game for 10 years, but since I've only started from Alpha 9, I'm not sure how well that translates. Although I think earlier, the smaller alphas came out faster. Like every half a year to a year, you already basically had 2 updates. It's only with the later, like from like Alpha 12, 13, 14, that started to get like a year every update. I mean, the last, I think it was Alpha 20 that took a year and a half. Or was it Alpha 19? I know one of them took like a year and a half to come out. That's why it makes it feel like the game's been around for way longer than just 10 years.
I think it was 20. So I remember waiting a long time
It
for
is a
that.
pleasure to serve.
Yeah, I bought, it's funny, I bought 7 Days to Die exactly 3 years ago yesterday, the 29th of May. And the sad thing though is I already have 6,255 hours in it.
Yeah, that's a lot of time in a short period.
Yeah. I love 7 Days to Die. I play it from time, there was a time where that's all I did. Like, I didn't play any other games at all. And I played from the time I woke up in the morning, so usually like by 9 o'clock after I was done getting my stuff done for my son, till I go to bed, which was usually 2, 3 in the morning. And that's all I did was played 7 Days to Die.
Time can go by fast playing this game, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. I still play it a lot. I don't play it quite as much. Like, I haven't been on here as much, but I'm still playing because I've been playing Rebirth as well as this. Plus I play solo. Plus I play with my daughter.
Yeah, you guys do
The
some
thing is,
streaming?
I also think that we're actually getting tired of, not tired, we're just getting a little bit bored with the mod. It's the same with like how Darkest Falls went.
I've got a
We
bad
all
feeling
played
about
Darkest
this.
Falls like a lot, and every server was basically Darkest Falls, and at a stage we're like, no more Darkest Falls. Because we just overplay something too many times. For me, for example, I've played Ravenhearst now 3 times. On 2 servers and a single player series, and the single player series lasted 108 episodes. So I'm a little bit burnt out in Ravenhearst at the moment. It's a really
Well,
fun
then, I
mod.
think
It's
everybody's
just-
waiting for the latest update, the 1.0.
Yeah.
I think they just want it to get here so we can try it out and get those mods made and give it a shot.
I might actually, from like next week, load a mod on the other, so I'll just ask Bob and them if they're still busy there. And if they're not, then I'll load another mod on that server and just be like very active on that one until the update comes out. And it will have to be a mod that you can actually enjoy until it comes out. It mustn't just keep you busy, it must actually be fun to play. My green screen's messing up for some reason. You can see the shadows being thrown, that's the problem. It's gonna do something. Region. Is it just a Ravenhearst thing, or is it a vanilla thing now where it doesn't show the markers on the map until you actually hover or click on top of them or something? Because I've noticed if you try and look at some of the markers on the map, it just grays it out.
You just have to click them and they go and they highlight. I
Yeah.
think it's just to make it less messy on your map.
Enemies, prepare
Yeah,
for
so
Because
it's
on your
show
UI, it only, like on your UI at the very top there, compass or whatever,
Yeah.
it only shows the ones you have
Highlighted.
And so therefore, if you mark a whole bunch of different mines or POIs or things like that, it would be such a mess when you move your cursor
aren't
around.
you a sight
That's
for
why they
sore
got it
eyes?
so that you have to highlight
What can I
what you
get you?
want on your
If
compass.
you do this for me, hurry back soon, and I'll have a
So if
nice
it's grayed out,
little
just
Is that a Ravenhearst thing or was it the Alpha 21 thing?
I think it's Ravenhearst because I don't remember it being in.
I have to think, but I thought it was on Rebirth as well.
Maybe it
Because
is.
even
Alpha.
it's one of the things that is 7 Days to Die thing is I can gray you out. Like if I don't want to say we're in a party with 7 of us, but only 2 of us actually do quests together. What do I care where the others are? And all I see when I turn around is all these colors. I can click on the map, I can click on you, and your thing is no longer visible on my
I didn't even know that
I
was a
still see
thing.
you on the map, but I don't see you on the compass.
Learn something new every day.
And then that way my compass doesn't get all cluttered with tons of people that are in my party, but they're
You
really
can see
not
who
in my
plays the
party.
game more. You know, small tricks like that.
Master, we are not alone.
So I think the POI part, like or the other markers, is 7 Days to Die. We just never notice it because we don't really play 7 Days to Die. And I mean, maybe the other mods that it's not in, it's them that turned it, not turned it off, but you know what I mean. Like, what Rebirth did for, people, because the the trader POIs were showing up. And if you went by 10 different traders, you got all these trader POI markers in your thing. And if you don't want them, don't ask me why, but I guess some people don't want the trader POI markers in there. He made it so that you could turn them off. Like you can actually delete them because basic 7 Days to Die, you can't delete trader markers.
The way these guys zip around the map makes it so hard to hit them sometimes. Like you're aiming down the scope of it and all of a sudden it just goes zoom past the screen.
Yeah, some of them are so fast now that you change that stuff.
But it's weird, for me it's been like this from the start.
I'm about half done moving stuff. Maybe half
I've
done.
got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, the perkiness you can actually see over there in that radiated one. That's how you can see they're naked. The angle just now is a little bit... it's a good thing I was not really that zoomed in on her. There should be a menu setting where you can disable like the nudity and stuff like that. Direct swearing the whole time, all that stuff. It's funny, now that I know she's not wearing a shirt, now it's super obvious to me. And when I didn't know that, it just didn't look like it looked like she was wearing something. I have to make sure I take these crops out fast.
Master, we are not alone.
This zombie reminds me so much of Rebirth. Because she's actually one of the bosses that comes through the Grudge or something. I think that's the name, right? The Grudge.
Yeah, I haven't seen a grudge on the new update though yet at all. I've seen the zombie, but not where it's an actual grudge. But then again, I haven't seen a leader yet either.
That's just your level that's not high enough or something.
No, because leaders spawned on the first day. What?
Funny thing is, when I played Rebirth Alpha 20, the zombies only started opening doors for me like super late. That's why I thought it was only bosses that could do it.
Yeah. Boss, only the bandits and the leaders can do it to begin with. And then as your ascension goes up, that's when the others can start doing it. It'll tell you right in ascension, if you moused over what that level of ascension does, it'll tell you what the percentage chance is of the other zombies being able to open the doors.
But like, I only had a zombie open up a door on like day 60 or something. And I even had like a ton of bosses and stuff as well, but they just never did that to me.
The leaders are stupid. They don't realize that that's their fastest route to you. So unless you're right in front of the door, they won't open the door. You have to be like right standing in front of the door for them to open it. Even if you're just, when at like trader, well, all the traders, you know how they got the walkways around their fences?
Yeah.
So even if you're only like 5 blocks to the side of the door, they'll still try and beat on the wall below you, then go to the door 5 blocks away. They aren't very smart. Not sure why they made them that dumb, but they aren't smart.
I remember the first time we cleared the spear, I was like, where the hell's the bunker?
But the one that ticks me off the most is the bandits. Bandits are smart. They'll go right for the door and come after you, no matter where you are in the POI. Like in the traders. In the trader, and all of a sudden I'll hear a door open, and I think it's my son, and turn around, and it's a freaking bandit.
Yeah, but if the door's locked, they can't get in, can they?
Well, no, but the trader's doors you can't lock.
Oh, yeah.
What happens if you destroy the door and put your own door on there? Will you be able to lock it?
You can't, because traders are protected on reverse.
My senses have picked up something.
Okay.
It's been so long since I actually played that mod.
Like
I've
on
never
your
played
own
it.
build, if you put a door and you lock it, a leader can't come in a door that's locked. But they'll break the block right beside it, but they can't come in a door that's locked. So at least you hear them breaking the door, or breaking the wall. I consider it quite a fun mod. Some of the changes make it really hard. Some of the changes don't really change whether it's harder or not, but some of the changes are actually pretty interesting now. There's a couple I don't fancy the changes, but not many. Most of them are pretty good.
Hey, Ramsey.
Speak of the devil.
Imagine. Like, what's this? You don't like my mod?
Oh, he knows which ones I don't like, because I post it in our Patreon chat. What parts I'm not fancy on. I argue my own point on them.
That's the thing. Even with all the criticism and stuff I sometimes have of Sin Ace I'm still playing it. It's the only game I play.
Oh, yeah.
Criticism comes out of a point of love.
Well, and without criticism, how do they make a better game? You don't know what people want unless people tell you. You don't know what they don't like unless people tell you.
You can actually scrap the gun parts. Yeah, we can go through this over here. That leads to the top of the water, but I'm not going to do that. This place sucked as my stage 6 quest. No, it was the stage 7 that I did over here. Because basically the zombies kept spawning in the water. Even though I think there might be one or two in there. I don't want to face them down there, thank you.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
So the rooms, yep, the rooms on the top. Yeah, sometimes I can fire from the hip and do perfect headshots. Other times I fire from the hip and fire and fire and fire and nothing happens. Be careful, I know this can get bad really fast. Nice thing is, at least in these rooms, when you shoot, all the ones in the room wake up.
My name's Elaine.
Ooh, pop in the face. Every time I see a radiator car barreling down, I'm like, oh crap.
My senses have picked up something.
They're still not supposed to be the last ones. Where's the rest? This place is absolutely huge.
Which bill? Oh, you're doing the Little Lily?
Yep. Not as huge as it's confusing. You think you've been on a certain side already and nope.
Put a block in front of the door. And you'll always know if you've been in there.
One that says, I've been here.
I can't remember when last I used like drop chairs and stuff. I mean, I was forced to at Tesco in my single player series using like some up tier 5 storages. But other than that, I can't really remember when last I had to do something like that. Huh. I could have sworn I was already inside this one room. See this, I really hope they fixed that, the water. Nice to meet you. Stamina. Oh, okay, the kitchen section over here. Just one zombie and that's it.
You know, I hate when I kill zombies. They drop a bag. I don't go get it right away, and I forget where it is. I know I dropped one, but I don't know where it went.
I actually have bags disappear on me. Like in single player, especially when I start looting, I just see the bags disappear. But it feels like on the server it lasts way longer.
If you got the
Good
dukes,
job.
I'll make the
I
time.
knew you could do it.
Ooh, nice little tactical assault. Not bad.
You know? Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, thank goodness.
Anyone to do that job.
I have to get up early tomorrow morning to be able to continue that 100 days summarization. Well, the thing is, the only problem is the dogs are gonna go crazy during the day. So I'll have to do the summarization, add the videos into the projects along, and then I'll only be able to record the summarization, like the audio, during nighttime when my aunt and uncle are here. Then at least the dogs aren't as... because they have severe separation anxiety, these dogs. So the moment they think someone's in front, they just go crazy. But to make sure that that doesn't pick up on the audio the whole time, I'll have to make sure to wait until they're home. Even our dogs, our two Jack Russells and the new puppy. Every time my aunt and uncle comes home, they go... it sounds like they're dying at the door, basically. They're screaming. Those aren't barks, those are screams. That's why I'm always so serious about it on my videos and stuff, because it's loud. Luckily, most of the times I'm able to at least edit it out. One video I actually had to throw away like 10-15 minutes worth of footage just because the dogs were going on continuously. There, healing. It actually helps when I take a few in-game days to go mining and stuff when making like 100 days videos. Because that's a day you can just say on day 1 or day 20, 21 and 22 we went mining.
Oh yeah, that would make it a lot easier. See, now you need to do more mining.
Well, I'm laughing, but I'm actually going to have to do it now more. Because actually it helps out with like the shortening the 100 days video. But also, like for example at the moment, I go at 12 PM in the afternoon, I stop the video in the game. And then I start it up a day and a half later, and that also just messes up because you have to say for the rest of that day and for this day and for this day we went mining. But if I just said for the whole of day something we went mining, then I can just skip over that day. Obviously I still explain everything that's been done in that time, but I don't have any footage that I have to show for that. So I can just use any default footage, because at the moment if I say we grabbed the final stash and then went back to Trader Joel for the rewards. When I say I grabbed the final stash, I'm thinking of flashing at least the contents of the final stashes to at least show what we got during those. So I'm not going to do like the loot timer and the boards being ripped off and all that stuff. The whole idea of the video is just to have people say, "Ooh, this looks interesting, let me go watch the series." At least that's the goal. 2,500 per one of these stacks. Damn. But with the amount of effort, this is definitely the most effort I've ever put into a video. Well, it's like the longest time that I've spent making a video. So I'm really hoping it does well. I'm actually going to ask Jax if it's possible for him to even promote it. Because every now and then on Twitter, when I post like a link to a video, he actually like retweets it. So if you can actually also retweet like 100 days video of his mod, that might actually be awesome.
Well, do you post it in his Discord?
Yeah, under media. I actually post my videos in like War of the Walkers, Rebirth, Apocalypse Now, 7 Days to Lie, Neebs Gaming. There's a promotion section there.
Reaches play the channel. There's a ton of Discord channels where actually in the promotion or video section you go post. And as far as I'm aware, well, at least last time I asked, I don't know if it's changed by now. I asked Ramsey, for example, if it's okay if I post other content. Because I usually ask if, because some mods only allow that mod's videos being posted. And he said go ahead. But now there's a dude...
Ramsey allows others.
Because recently a dude was like, every time he hears a ping in the videos channel, he thinks it's Rebirth related content. But I was like, yeah, but Ramsey would post that in announcements, not here. And each Discord channel on the top right, you can go mute that specific room, that specific channel. So for example, media, where it's just like random videos, you can block that channel, but still allow announcements, notifications to come through.
Yeah. So I post in my son's Discord, his and his friends' Discord is mostly D&D, but they also play a ton of other games. Some play 7 Days to Die. So I post in that one. And I post in Silent Legions because I don't know if you've ever watched him. He's a YouTuber for 7 Days to Die as well, and other games. And he allows you to post in his. And then another YouTuber, I can't remember his name because his Discord isn't his name. And then Rebirth, and then at like about 4 of my daughter's friends that she met that stream a lot, they have streamer channels, and then my daughter was in one that promotes to try to help people build their
channel.
Yeah, so they've got where the more you chat in the channel, the higher your
Level or rank, yeah.
level, and once you hit it's very low level, it's like level 3, that's when you can start posting your links, and they'll post the links in the higher up channel to help you as well, and a lot of them will raid you. For you, that doesn't really much matter because I don't know how many of them are YouTubers.
Yeah.
And Twitch can't raid YouTube, sadly. It should be able to. And that, but it's that's what the whole basis of that Discord is to help people grow and become affiliates and partners and whatever. I don't know what the level is on.
I should actually see what other YouTubers have Discords that allow that. Because I also have like a promotion thing, but I mean, I'm a smaller YouTuber compared to them. But still, I also allow, like, if you want to post links and stuff, go ahead. But that's also why you can only post links in that channel. Because you don't get spam and stuff in general chat.
Yeah, see, Silent Legion I know is YouTube. The other two that I have that I don't know if they're YouTube as well as Twitch or just Twitches. And that I'm not sure. And then I've got the other Discords, like 7 Days to Die, NZ, Juarez, and those ones. But depending on which one it is, some, like I said, only want, like you said, only want their mod.
Yeah, it's like I think NZ and Tonga mod, I think. I know it's like you have to post only that content.
Yeah, because I think Undead Legacy is any mod.
Is it? I could have sworn that's only Undead Legacy.
I'm just trying to look.
I know Wild West, for example, is only Wild West. Undead Legacy. General screenshots. It says Undead Legacy videos and streams. Off topic, general, gaming, science and tech. Yeah, there's no section specific. Oh, perhaps under gaming you could. Off topic. The gaming.
Yeah, there's. Well.
Yeah, some people that post links there.
Yeah.
But the more those channels you can actually go and post, the better. I also have to go for my Darkness Falls. I'm on B9, but there's a B11 out. I need to install that because that's why the sleepers are so dead for me. Like I can stealth through. Well, I can wake up the one room when I'm shooting, but not the whole house. but the sleepers, like they're so just asleep. But in B11, he makes it them a little bit more awake, so they respond a little bit more or a little bit more intensely to when you make noise.
Did you know in 7 Days to Die you can get it? There's something, I can't remember what I did, but it automatically when I stream and I'm streaming 7 Days to Die, it automatically posts my link in there. I don't have to. If it's tagged, like if I've got my Twitch stream and it says 7 Days to Die, it automatically posts it in 7 Days to Die. It's not something I have to go into 7 Days to Die anymore and post. It used to be I had to, but not anymore.
I should actually try that, because at the moment I have to go, every time my videos are out, I have to go and post into every single channel. I think even Ravenhearst, I only post Ravenhearst content.
It was something that they, I'll try and find the post in the 7 Days to Die, and it describes how to do it. It's something you do in Discord. And so when in Discord it says you're streaming 7 Days to Die, it does it. I don't know how it figures it out, because I don't even have it show beside my name that I'm in 7 days in a game normally.
Yeah. I have to actually see, because I know even TBF, he has it set on his, because I used to post there as well. But now he made it so it's automatic. So the moment I post a video or a post that I'm going live or anything like that, it automatically posts in that channel that there's a video out. I need to actually learn how to do that as well. I'm dumb when it comes to certain technologies. It's actually sad. I'm only 32 and there's some stuff that kids know that I don't know. Like when it comes to technology. That's a scary thought.
That's what my kids, I half the time get them to show me how to do things.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna call it here, guys, because like I said, I'm still busy with that 100 days video. So I have to make sure tomorrow I just grind. I need to get those that summarization done, and then hopefully by Sunday morning my time. So now in like 15 to half an hour, there's gonna be my last supercut, and instead of 24 hours, I'll push for 24 hours, but instead of that, it might be like 48 hours away. But it's still gonna be this week for that video. I'm actually gonna see if I can post. The only problem is I want to post it on Reddit and stuff, and I know people are very like anti self-promotion on Reddit. So depending on how well it's done and if people enjoy it and stuff, that's a big difference. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. If you guys like the stream, please like it, share with your friends, comments, tips, and feedback, leave them below. And if you guys are new to this channel, please don't hit the subscribe button for more of this content. Thank you once again for joining us, and good night.
Good night.